Live from Braden's basement, it's the Joking the Chicken Super Late New Year's Special! With special guest, Sher. She's in there somewhere. Try to find her. So, without further ado, here they are, the Dump Brothers!
Hello, welcome to Joking the Chicken. It's back. It's back from the dead. It rose from goddamn ashes, even though it was back from the dead last time. Hey! But clearly, it died again because, like, I mean, well, listen, man, we got lives. We got lives and we gotta be doing. We can't use Skype. What the fuck uses Skype?
We went to college.
We went to college.
It was college.
We're a bunch of little college boys.
One of us isn't going back.
Two of us ain't going back.
Well,
What? For good reason.
well, and we'll
Not
keep,
me.
And as the audience, you will
I
keep,
have a future to
you will
build.
keep. Well, no, we're gonna. Big Dump Brothers mystery. Who isn't going back to college?
Take a wild guess. Find out next week.
It's Walker.
Oh, that's very
Walker
valid.
times 2.
Wait, is it Walker
Can't
actually?
go
Yes.
back.
Are you not going back to college?
Oh, it's very
No, I was just saying Walker.
Mystery solved.
complicated, man.
Wait, Walker, you not going back?
There's a slight possibility I have to drop out. Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
well, that got really heavy in the first minute.
That.
Okay, well,
Level 3.
so we have a new boy here today.
Send us money on our
He's a
Patreon.
new little.
We have one of those.
No, we do not.
We will after this video.
Now we do.
Okay, we got a new boy here. Zach, say hi.
Hello.
This is
I'm
Zach. He has a little pussy,
Little gussy.
a little gussy.
No, bussy. Sorry. Yeah.
Boy pussy.
Please.
Yes.
Have some respect.
Respect for the gun.
Yes.
Thank you. I would
This
like to
is
say it's
already
very
incoherent and a mess and.
No, we could, for the Patreon though, we could definitely sell more tub pics.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We
Especially-
can do a variety.
Show some little feet.
If
We could
somebody,
make a calendar.
No,
Oh,
no,
gosh.
no.
Wait,
We
can we
know
make-
who would buy our feet pics.
Listen.
Do not.
hey, whoa.
For the right
I
price.
would buy
Listen,
him.
hey. If somebody sends me $5 on my Venmo, Braden Hoskovic will make another tub video.
Wait, can we make a nudie calendar?
We will make a nudie calendar
Can
and we'll
we?
send it.
Okay,
Tasteful nudes.
Tasteful nudes, yes.
Tasteful
Not that
nudes.
slutty shit.
No.
Tasteful
True,
nudes.
true, true.
Brady,
No
what if I
gaping.
send you $5 right now?
Not you. You don't count.
Okay, hold on, maybe
It's
gaping.
close.
Wait, hold on, you said no gaping, but like maybe gaping.
Maybe gaping.
Depends on how much money.
$10 for gaping.
$10 gaping bonus.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
about to say something.
We'll make two versions.
Wow, it took us, what, like 2 minutes and we're already whoring ourselves out to our audience. of
Something
3
like
people.
that.
I'm willing.
I'm glad you guys are just listening. Welcome
ready,
back.
willing.
Welcome back.
All 30 of our subscribers.
We have
Yeah.
30?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, wait, there we do.
I
just told my
have
entire-
152.
Well, Matthew, tell him to come here.
I did.
He has.
I
Now
have.
try again.
They did it.
At the end of every one of your videos.
I will say, hey guys, come to the Dump Brothers. We have been dead for a year, but like, come on.
Omega
matter.
Lol
Don't
XD.
you, guys, don't you want Let's Plays with bad audio?
You remember the one time we worked really hard and fucking October?
October was our high point, and then we died.
I mean, we did like put on
That was
video
insane.
every
That
single
that
day.
was insane. We did pretty
That
well.
was not
We
like
did pretty
something that we could keep up
That
with.
was pretty hard.
We'll just ignore the fact that Luigi's Mansion went out in December. But
Dude, that would have been so fun.
I recorded it
Because
all.
4 of us could play it too.
That was my first semester of college, and I was what, Luigi's Mansion 3?
3, yeah.
Oh, dude, next year?
I mean, maybe.
Now?
I mean, if people come
Something.
back, we might as well start making more stuff, and we
Yeah.
can do more
People
highlights
like
if you
it.
guys want.
Post it.
Put down in the comments what you'd like more.
I think
Even
Would
if
you
it
like
is
more
feet
tub
videos.
pics?
I think our main problem with our
Hey, I'm
videos
willing
is
to do
that
it
they
if
were
it
too
makes me
long.
money.
What? What's our
Ayo.
They were too long.
Maybe.
I'll say
I mean, I agree.
think-
I agree.
It's
There-
more
it-
highlight.
Me and Brain were talking about it since we would still be together down in Southern.
I mean,
We
I'm
could
only an
like
hour
change
away.
the
so.
format to being unedited videos, but in shorter spans.
That's what I've been saying for
Which
years.
no, you made you
years?
said like compilation type.
No,
videos.
no,
I remember you
At
talking
first I
about
said
it.
unedited videos in short, but like
Game
Braden
Grumps,
was
I
very. He was like, we gotta keep the story. So I was
I
like,
mean,
No,
yeah,
I'm
if-
just saying that I don't want it to be cut up to just best of.
well,
oh no,
I-
that's never what I
like-
wanted it to be. I said 10 minutes. Yeah, no, I think there was a lot
10
of
minutes might be a
maybe
little-
maybe some.
Yeah, alright.
What,
I mean, we could
like,
do
who gives a shit
short
about this?
we could do
Yeah.
shorter Let's Plays and then compilations. But either way, let's get
Yeah,
into
I'm just
some.
saying we can do both.
Yeah, let's get into some
Yeah, let's
topics.
get to actual topics. Instead of-
All right, so
I
what-
don't know how. I don't know why.
what's
Every time we do these
everyone-
podcasts, we never talk about this shit during like our actual. We're just talking about all the shit we should be talking about in the
Honestly,
podcast in
yeah.
real life, we've covered like every topic that we'll probably like cover today. But now like we get in the podcast, we're just like, okay, we're gonna restructure the videos like this. Oh, and everyone's they've already clicked off. They're gone.
channel updates, bro.
Yeah, channel update right here.
I'm just
Bam.
glad we got the nudie calendar thing out.
Yeah.
before
I'm
people
glad.
clicked
Oh,
off.
great.
Yeah.
They know.
I'll make
Can't
it.
wait.
Wait,
I'll
hold-
make it.
Wait, we're all over 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll make it.
no.
I'm serious.
Completely legal nudie calendar.
We're getting some bearskin rugs and a fireplace, and we're renting a log cabin,
We already have-
and we're
yeah.
making a nudie
I'm
calendar.
Dude.
definitely down for the cabin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, come up to Wisconsin.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
This,
Mother.
this is real.
Oh, no.
Somebody send me $5. BRADEN
We will whore
dash
out.
HOSKOVEC. We'll send you it.
Braden doxing his first and last name and
What the
email
fuck
address.
are they gonna do?
No, that was his
That was my Venmo.
It's not his real name.
All they can do is pay or request
not as real-
money. It's
Yeah.
not gonna do anything.
It's a fake name.
Okay, but alright. Off of that, what do we want to talk about first?
The game
You
of
want
the
to do game of the year
Let's-
/ game of the decade?
Let's start with game of the
I
year.
don't know what fucking games came out this year.
don't know.
Resident Evil 2 came
Resident
out.
Evil 2 was
There was a
very
lot of Nintendo shit, which is why you probably didn't realize that.
That is
but
true, yeah.
That's a good.
There's a lot more than normal.
I liked my little baby games. I don't care what you fucking say.
Luigi's Mansion 3 was good.
Luigi's Mansion 3 is probably I loved it.
It was probably your game of the year, right?
It was up there. Yeah, it was like I played that shit. I wish I didn't finish it so fast. It's kind of short, but
Let's-
every fucking second of that game is just what are you whispering?
Nothing.
What are you whispering? You
No,
little
no,
son?
no,
What-
listen. It's
Try not to
alright.
get to show up on the audio. Oh, goddamn.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
That's fine.
Don't worry about
You
it.
interrupted me with your little secrets.
I'm just thinking. You keep going. You keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're probably trying to figure out what even came out this year because it's kind of hard to remember. Because it's been,
No, I
it's
can't talk about it.
it's hard to remember everything that came out. In all honesty,
But yeah, like Luigi's Mansion 3, I'll probably do a full review of it eventually in the future if I actually fucking make videos. Because I don't need to try anymore because I just make a fucking tier list and it's my most viewed video now, so who cares? Who cares about putting effort in?
You know, Matt,
Tier
you
lists
said
are
you were gonna
insane.
make more Five Nights at Freddy's videos.
Yeah,
on
they're
your channel.
coming. They'll be there.
You didn't.
Is
Yeah,
that
my
still a thing? Is
Call
that
of
still
Duty-
popular?
I don't
tier
know.
lists are
There's
just
a-
so
there's
easy
a
to make.
select group that love that. They
Call
eat
of
that
Duty
shit.
Zombies Part 2. It's coming.
Alright, so how
Rank-
about we do this? Starting with Matt going to Joseph and in
Okay,
that
so-
order game of the year.
Okay,
Your
so-
personal
I'm
game
going
of
to
the
make
year.
another
So-
drink.
Of water.
I don't know how old we are.
They just got his real name.
Yeah,
They'll
it's
figure
got
it
his real...
That's not his real
Brain,
name.
Brain, can you fill up your glass with ice?
Which will eventually
fill
melt
that
into
shit.
water. I just like to have my water like frozen. you know?
Honestly, same.
But okay, my game of the year, I think it's Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's just like playing a giant Pixar cartoon. It's beautiful. My only complaints are one, like the normal like it's weird because Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon had no portrait ghosts and shit, no boss ghosts, but like they had all these fun like normal ghosts. But like you saw them too much, you're like fuck these guys. I hate these guys.
Yeah.
But then you make the new one, and then like there's only like 5 standard enemy types. And then, but like all the boss ghosts are great, so you're like, yeah, the boss ghost. But then you,
Yeah.
but you just keep going through these rooms, and it's just like the same fucking 5 enemies, and you're like, it's like, come on, like you could do
Kind of
one-
like sounds like an RPG almost.
yeah, I mean, kind
Where
of.
like you just like kind of go through the same.
yeah, it's like
enemies.
this one's blue now, and this one's
Yeah.
you know, like,
I get that. Yeah.
but not even that. Like, I really did like it. I thought it was. What are you doing? Are you right into the microphone? Okay. But I really did like it. I kind of wish they like. I wish they had more DLC for it that isn't just multiplayer focused. But I do think that is my game of the year, just as a Luigi's Mansion fan. I don't think.
Yeah.
I didn't like it as much as the first game, but I think it's probably a better game than the first
I
game.
get that. Yeah.
Because
Nostalgia purposes.
nostalgia bias
Yeah,
definitely
it's-
there. I love the atmosphere of the first game. We're just scooping ice out of Brayden's little fucking cup, I
It's
guess.
the cup of destiny.
The cup of destiny. I mean, I don't have anything in my
Cup of
cup,
Destiny
but
2.
I will take some ice. Thank you. I'll put one in my mouth. But,
What the fuck? Okay.
I'm just chewing on ice, I
Only
guess.
when your father's back.
But yes, okay, this is...
So Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion 3, definitely my game of the year. It's fucking beautiful. I also like Resident Evil 2, but I feel like that's going to be someone else's game here. So.
I wonder who
Speaking of that,
No, Joseph.
honestly, I forget so many things that came out this year. Though I've loved the games that have come out this year, I just simply forget them. But overall, I think the game because I never played much of the Resident Evil games. Honestly, growing up, the first one I played was like the 5th one, and then I played the 6th one with Mittens, and then I played the 7th, and then I was like,
7
you
is
know,
so good.
7 is really good. But 2, the way that they remade it, and I mean, I got to play with Brandon and Braden.
Well, we played
Which
7 together too.
Yeah, we did, but it was just so much fun to get to go through it, and I loved the characters of Leon and Claire, and I platinumed the game because I enjoyed it so much. Just the graphics, the tension, and going into a new area that I haven't done before, and I mean, I'll be honest, my favorite game that I'm looking forward to for this year now, because it's 2020 now, is Resident Evil 3. Because I love the second one so much that I just know that I'm going to love the third one so much because I just loved every aspect of the game.
You know, the only thing I'm mad about with them remaking Resident Evil 3, where the fuck is Resident Evil 8?
I mean, yeah, I mean, they might be working on it right now.
I hope they
But
are.
right now, they're like, hey, we've made these games. We can just make them
listen.
again.
Like-
so no, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
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 No.
Okay. Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 4, I think, came out in like 2004, 2005.
Yeah, it was
So that's gonna be like
exclusive.
from a 1-year period, from 2 to 3, to like a 5-year period if they make a Resident Evil 4 remake. So in that time, they're probably gonna make Resident Evil 8.
They better.
They
I
have,
feel
a,
like
they,
they
have,
will.
they have a big enough
Res-
time span. Like they have a 5-year time span to make both 8, which they're probably already working on,
They definitely
and then
probably
start
are.
making RE4.
I mean, Resident Evil 2 plays.
RE4's also got 2.
Resident Evil 2 plays like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about the Resident Evil 2 remake, is that it is a Resident Evil game that looks like Resident Evil 7, plays like Resident Evil 4, and is the classic game like Resident
Exactly.
Evil.
Can
Yeah,
you move
it's,
while
it's,
aiming in Resident
yes,
Evil
you
2
can.
remake?
Yes.
Then okay.
It's like it's modernized to be easier to access.
because I'm playing the original Resident Evil remake, which is
Uh-huh.
a fucking mouthful to say, but like
it's rough.
yeah, I'm, like no, it's still fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but like when you think about
I'm not kidding when I say like it's scarier. It's
it kind of just because of the controls and you don't know
Dude,
what's coming.
Like I got to a certain point where like I shot all the zombies and I'm used to them like popping back up at sometimes. But like I didn't know that they got fucking faster and grew like claws and shit, and it scared the shit out of me because I was just walking through the same hall that I
that was
walked
in the
through.
first one?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that happened
They
until
come
later
back
ones.
at a certain point stronger and faster.
And it scared. They start running at you, and I'm like, ah! Like I screamed like the most visceral scream I've
Yeah.
ever. Like it was terrifying.
Alright, so let's not exceed the mic's capacity.
It's okay. It's working.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, cool.
It's fine. It spiked a little, but like, sorry.
fine.
But overall, it has hooked me in enough to where, out of all the games that are coming out this upcoming year, which there is a lot, my favorite one that I'm excited for is Resi 3.
Well, after we go around the circle, we could totally. Well, yeah, we could totally talk about
Comes
stuff.
out
for
April-
next
Okay, yeah,
year.
we can do
comes out
that.
April 3rd, the day after my
Yeah,
birthday.
no, it's
So
gonna
good
be
for
so good.
Oh yeah, and that's one of my most anticipated games.
I just
Yeah.
want to see how they make Nemesis, honestly.
Nemesis is
like
gonna be
Nemesis-
OP.
Like, 'cause,
Because
like-
he's just better tyrant, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
and
Nemesis
Tyrant was
has
already
a
fucking-
Nemesis
Yeah, he
has
was
a rocket
terrifying.
launcher at some point in the game. So,
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
after the first fight, he has a rocket launcher.
Oh, did you guys hear that they added him to Resident Evil 2's like demo?
Yeah,
It's, like,
yeah,
standing up-
They
yeah.
did, they
You
at
can
one
get a
point,
trophy
it's like,
in the Last Survivor or something like that, and it's like some trophy about Claire, or like get this message to Claire, read this letter from Claire, which is like a hint towards RE3,
Yeah.
yeah, which is really cool.
You know what? Unpopular opinion. They should remake Resident Evil 1 again.
I think it would be cool.
I don't know. Like it feels kind
How
of
long
weird.
ago was that made?
Okay,
They've
so
updated it like
2015?
twice,
no, Resident Evil 1 got remade on the GameCube,
and then again.
and then
Got
they
remade
and then
again.
they didn't really remake it.
Well,
again.
it was HD,
It was the
but
HD ported
yes.
it. Like they just upped the textures and stuff.
Like how
Uh-huh.
they did with Resident Evil 4.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly
basically,
that.
which-
But it still plays like, you know, like you want it to play like Resident Evil 2, but
Uh-huh.
it plays like a better Resident Evil 1.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it still has like a tank. It's better than Resident Evil 1 control wise. But,
Well, yeah, I agree.
but like I can see why they're like, I don't know, we want to go back to that because
Uh-huh.
it's already on the systems. Maybe PS5.
Maybe
they
maybe
might get-
PS5. That
They
could be
might
cool.
get shit for milking it too much, honestly.
They could, but I mean, people are gonna play.
I'd be
it.
okay with it, dude.
What?
Resident Evil's in a
Resident
really good
Evil,
spot right
they-
now. It's become one of my
Yes.
favorite franchises, like as of late, because like.
I mean, with Biohazard and with the 2 remake, they've had 2 like just absolute hits right there.
And
Oh,
Capcom's
yeah.
honestly been doing. I feel
This
like
is-
they've
this
been
is the
doing
year
a
of
lot
Capcom.
better. They've been doing a lot better with
Not to
games.
mention the DLC for 7 was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I never fit. Oh yeah,
It was
I did the
actually
Lost
super
Tapes.
fun.
It's pretty
I never
quality.
finished
Punch
the.
them gators.
I never finished the Gator
grub.
Punching Man,
A tasty grub.
but it was
It was a fun experience,
fun.
honestly. terrifying but fun. So I
Yeah.
would say Resident Evil 2 remake
We
was
just-
my favorite game.
Now
of the year.
Kojima, if you want to make PT again, just don't call it Silent Hills. We'll be okay. We'll have the horror game balance will be restored. It'll be great.
Kojima should start remaking the original Metal Gear games.
He can't. He doesn't own them.
Okay, well, never mind.
Okay, so like
Good
call it
call.
something very, very slightly different.
Solid Metal.
Yeah.
It's just a steel beam
Metal
walking
nuts.
through.
Tin Gear Solid.
All right, what about you, Walker? What was your game of the year?
I mean, I feel like you've only played like what one
I
game made
haven't
2019.
played a lot of games this year.
Well, you
What,
played
Star
Fallen
Wars?
Order.
I mean, there was Star Wars Fallen Order. There was Borderlands 3, which I enjoyed.
Oh, that was a game.
Actually, Apex came out this year too.
It did.
Jeez, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
It feels like Apex has been around forever.
I
Yeah,
know.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Especially after like dethroned Fortnite too, for like the 5 seconds it was remembered, and then it was
the
immediately
week.
forgotten.
R.I.P.
I would say probably Fallen Order.
It's
Simply
honestly
because-
pretty good.
I haven't played it
simply
yet. I
because
got
it's a
it.
Star Wars game,
I
and
mean, it's the best EA game
An
in
EA
10 years.
Star Wars
It's the
game
best
that's-
EA game in 10 years.
That's competent. I mean, I heard it's a glitchy mess, but like.
Oh yeah, well
yeah.
I mean, of
What game
course,
is
Jumping mechanics?
it's EA.
Nintendo.
There are none.
Yeah, anything EA, and by the way, fuck EA. I
Yeah.
will never forgive them. They are scum.
Yeah,
They
would you
are-
like
Give
to-
me my stuff back.
I've never seen a bigger hive of scum and villainy. than
Honestly,
EA.
dude, I will deal with this EA scum myself.
You did, and it didn't work.
It didn't work. They
deleted
were like,
your
"Hey,
account."
dude, yeah, come get your stuff back." I'm like, "All right," and I lost my stuff again.
Just
So-
lost all the stuff in Battlefront 2. Just
and Apex,
And
and then
Apex?
re-lost all of it again.
fuck you.
Sure, like, are you
Honestly,
sure
even when
they
they're
put
not
on,
bad,
like,
they're
Are you sure
bad.
they didn't put it on like a different account for some reason?
Honestly, they said that an EA advisor is the one who messed it up because they disconnected my PSN from my account, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll just undo that, reconnect. You're all good." So I reconnected, and everything was gone again.
What a bunch of fucking.
And I was
Did
like,
it like reset after?
yeah, like I got
Again?
my all my stuff like kind of like up to almost level 25 on Assault, and I lost it all again. All my skins and everything is it's cool. I
Pleasant.
just want to have fun, dude. But
Yeah, they're
EA
like-
has a very big disconnect with fun. But I will say
they
Fallen
can't,
Order.
they can't monetize you for fun.
Here's the thing:
What?
fun does not equal
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though.
Yeah, but
no-
honestly, Fallen Order is it's a fun game, and the customization is really cool for the saber. That's probably the best part.
I can't wait to play it. I just haven't gotten. I
Yeah.
got it for Christmas and I haven't had time to play it.
There's so many games.
I've literally seen nothing.
Well,
You-
it's fun.
There,
I can let you
there
borrow
are
it at some point.
Inquisitors from
I've
Rebels.
never seen
No,
it.
actually, the thing
You
that
wouldn't know.
really gets me with Fallen Order is that a lot of the source material from that are actually the comics, because there are characters in that who have various signature looks to them,
Really?
and they got it through the actual comics.
Yeah,
which
like
is
the
dope.
main character from Shameless.
Huh?
The main character is actually
Monahan.
one of
the
yeah.
Joker Monahan.
he
Yeah,
was
Joker
Joker
from Gotham.
from Gotham.
Yeah, this isn't a big spoiler of the
Gotham
game, but
was
there's
the best
one of the
time.
Inquisitors has a red metal foot that got cut off whenever her and Vader got in an argument in the comics, and that's how she got that red foot, was because she pissed off
I
Vader.
mean, talk shit, get hit, but
I mean, yeah.
You
Like-
didn't recognize me without my metal foot?
You might not have recognized me with my new red foot.
Ugh.
I would deal with this word.
I just feel I just really enjoy that they're actually including stuff from the side, like the comics, into more mainstream sources of material, like video games.
Oh,
and
I
stuff
love
like
that too. Like, we'll get into other Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
later,
yeah,
but,
we
like,
will, we will.
But
Yeah.
like,
We
no,
got
I
plenty.
do love that they're like, hey guys, these exist.
Yeah,
You know?
it is cool that they're showing that they somewhat care.
Like having Maul and Solo, like
it was cool.
It was
cool.
fan
service, but it was cool.
It was cool for us, and it confused a lot of fucking people.
Oh, yeah.
But but for us, we were like, oh my god, it's Maul, and he's in Solo.
Yeah, I think. Didn't you get up out of your seat when you saw that?
Yeah, because I
You always do that.
I pretty much I lectured my friend Patrick, which you guys have met. I literally get laid. We were watching.
You get lit.
I was playing Battlefront 2.
You got
I was,
laid.
I was playing, but yeah, I was playing Battlefront 2, and I literally he was asking questions about certain stuff about the new movie, and I pretty much laid out the entire Star Wars timeline for him.
God, rest in peace, Solo.
It's a good movie.
It
But
was a good movie. It got shafted.
Yeah, it was cool. But also, since Maul is back, he could be in the Kenobi TV show. And
No, that
He
wouldn't make
couldn't because
sense.
Kenobi killed him in Rebels.
okay,
And
well,
he didn't know he was alive
Yeah.
until then.
okay, well, I didn't know that, but
Kenobi
I
killed
do
him.
know.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I'm just
Okay,
okay, but
new
they,
force power, force forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
The Men
But
in Black.
also, they just confirmed that Hayden Christensen is gonna come back as Anakin, and the TV show.
What, in Kenobi?
Yeah,
Oh, so they're gonna go.
It'll be a flashback.
it'll be
No,
something
that's,
of
That's
him.
cool though. They'll do
But
something
they
cool.
did confirm
Okay,
that.
wait, hold on.
Might be a nostalgia episode.
Hold on, we'll get into Star Wars.
Yeah,
Zach.
okay, yeah.
So what's
It's
your,
a pit.
it's a pit. Sarlacc.
So I was, damn it, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it.
There was RE2.
I would say probably Sekiro for
Well,
you.
yeah, no shit. I'm just trying
That
to-
was the game of the year too.
R.I.P.
Was it really? It was.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. It went
Over
from
Death Stranding. I don't know how it won.
Game Awards is a fucking shit show.
Was it? Wait, was it?
Jump
IGN,
Force
or
should
was
have
it-
probably.
No,
No,
it was
Game
the
Awards.
Game Awards.
Oh, okay.
Hey, listen, we
Jump
got
Force.
Goosebumps.
Yeah,
so
well,
it wasn't that
We don't
bad.
need none of that here.
Yeah, Sekiro was an experience, honestly. Fuck, where did I begin? I started playing those types of Soulsborne games with Bloodborne, and immediately fell in love with the style. It was hard. It was rewarding once you won. And then Sekiro came and then took away the stamina bar, so I could go unga bunga all the time. I mean, it was a different form of combat. You went from picking whatever weapon you wanted to having a katana, and then having a grappling hook. It was a really interesting concept that wouldn't have stuck if it didn't fit perfectly the way it did. It would have been a terrible game if one thing went wrong, but none of it went wrong.
We'll play.
The story was good. The characters weren't too insane. All of the movements were fluid. The bosses were... Okay, the one thing about the bosses. If they weren't giant animals and they were normal humans, it was just a timing game. It was a rhythm game. You would parry things until their stamina bar was out, and that's it. And then you dodge the red thing. You dodge the red kanji. That would tell you it's an unblockable, a grab, or a thrust. That was a bit sad about the game, because in other games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, you'd have to correctly time dodges, punish, back up, recoup yourself, figure out different patterns of stages. But I don't know. A lot of people were saying Sekiro was a lot harder than Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I definitely think it's completely the other way around, because in the other games you had to manage your stamina and shit like that. I don't know. I love how everyone else is completely silent because no one else played the game besides
I did not
me.
play Sekiro. I did not play Sekiro. I still there's a big funny monkey
Sakurai?
boss.
No,
Masahiro
there's a
Sakurai?
There's a
Sakurai
boss.
Shadows
Oh my
Die
god,
Twice.
the one boss that really gave the game
Is the
almost a
monkey?
horror aspect was the headless ape. So it was not a headless ape before you fought it. It started out as a guardian ape with a katana through its neck, but didn't die. Apparently, it should have given off something.
The air conditioner just kicked on. It's
But
awesome.
Did you hear that?
it's the ambient
Wait,
noise
hold on.
through Dark Souls.
No, I don't think it's picking it up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Alright,
so-
gotcha.
But
a little bit.
you kill the ape. You do a cinematic where you literally cut off its head with the katana that's stuck in its neck.
Well, maybe it shouldn't have had that.
It die. Yeah, no, honestly, what the fuck?
That's its fault.
It dies, and then you're like, okay, fine. You check your inventory, figure stuff out, and then when you check your inventory in those games, the game doesn't pause. So you kind of just
Let
see
your guard down.
you see a body pick up its head, pick up the katana that it just got its head cut off with, and start chasing after you. That shit literally made me turn off my PS4.
Really?
The first time I saw it, because I went in blind. I bought the game and just went as far as I could.
No.
And you also fight him twice.
Oh yeah, no. Isn't there two monkeys?
After you kill the headless body of him, he's in another part where you have to progress in a cave, and stage 2 of that fight is him and another monkey that's his wife.
Yeah, wasn't he trying to get his fuck on?
Yeah, he's trying to get his fuck on, and he fucks me up.
He didn't even have his head on his body,
Yeah.
and he was still trying to get his fuck on.
Dude,
you didn't have a head.
One head for fucking.
That's one horny.
Oh,
one.
you need head to get head. You know what I'm saying?
He puts his head back on to moan.
I just snorted laughing while taking a drink, and whiskey just went into my eye.
Who is Brandon, who is 21 years of age.
I am actually.
Yes.
Check my ID. Holy.
Dude, if you
Ah.
got your head in your hand, you could be fucking her and eating her out at the same time.
Shut the fuck.
That's the ultimate reach around.
What games came out this year that are AAA? We had RE2, Sekiro,
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Fire
Call of Duty Modern
Emblem.
Warfare, but it's not gonna win.
I mean, it's not gonna be game of the year.
Mario Maker 2.
Mario Maker 2.
Devil May Cry.
Oh, Devil May
Exactly.
Cry.
Oh my lord, Devil May
That's-
Cry
oh,
is
that's
so
why. Oh, remember,
good.
did you watch Max's video about Game of the Year?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We
Because
played
he was
that
like,
whole
it's
game
year
in
of the
one night
Capcom.
together.
Yeah, we did.
He was like, yeah.
No, wait, no, we watched every single cutscene together.
Oh, that's what we did. We didn't even play it. We watched
Because
it.
I already played it before,
It
and
was
we were
the
like,
year
what's
of
this?
the Capcom. Like, he was like, it's year of the Capcom because Devil
It
May
was
Cry,
so fun.
RE2. He counted Monster Hunter Iceborne.
Oh,
as
they
a game
released
because-
Ace Attorney Trilogy on Switch too.
Yeah,
so
that's,
yeah,
that's,
that's
on the
true,
list.
too.
yeah. Dude, Capcom?
They're
Now, if you
They're
ask
bad.
me,
They're bad.
Capcom is second, like only second to Nintendo in terms of just like fucking amazing, just great IPs that are just like all memorable. Like they got Mega Man, they got Ace Attorney, they got Resident Evil, Dead
Dude,
Rising,
They have. Well, yeah, no.
Street
yeah.
Fighter.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot better with Street Fighter as things are going.
Yeah, the season 5's doing a lot better than.
I just
They're
wish it
adding
wasn't. I just
more.
wish it wasn't like seasons. You know?
Yeah, I know. That's
mean-
with every fighting game. It's not.
I
much
know.
with-
With everything in
But
general.
like the thing is, it's just because
Nowadays,
I don't play it as hardcore. Because like
Yeah.
when Smash came out and they're like, oh, more characters. I'm like, oh boy, I get to give them more money. You know? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
yeah.
I
So,
like how things have gone to a season basis. Like,
Yeah.
oh, buy the battle pass.
Yeah, no.
Buy the season pass.
I mean, like-
buy this.
like
I wish
everyone
I
sh-
could just earn everything with hard work.
I mean,
Well-
you can in Street Fighter, can't you?
I think it's a good.
I mean, it gets to the point where you really can't buy everything
Also,
with fight money.
they
Every
have-
single character's like 100,000 fight money,
So it's one
and
of
that
the,
takes
It's
forever
like
to
Battlefront
get.
2, like the original game, where it
I
was like,
found-
yeah, you could work 80 hours to unlock Darth Vader, or you could
Dude,
pay
and then all of a
$30.
sudden they update it, and it's like you just have all the characters, and all your money is now gone to waste. And it's just like, well, I mean, for me, I
They
just
should at
lost
least give
everything
you a
regardless.
refund with that type of shit.
They should
Like,
give you a
want
refund.
money.
They
yeah.
should.
I mean, I guess if they could argue like, oh, well, you paid to get it earlier than everyone else, but like.
Well, here's the thing. If they give it back, we're probably going to spend that money on their game again with things that we want.
I won't.
Not after they do that kind
Well,
of.
Yeah.
in-game
Not a-
credits is
Well,
all
here's the
that.
thing. If they give it back to you, you have no hard feelings about it.
Your credits have no value.
If they give you a full refund.
All I know is I had to buy Luke Skywalker at the beginning of the game, and I was pissed.
Joseph, if Battlefront 2, if EA gave you just $200 to like atone for their sins, would you play the game again?
Absolutely, I would absolutely play the game.
Your entire situation could be summed up in one sentence from the Phantom Menace.
Now this is
no. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Dude,
every time they have
Oh
bad
my
publicity on Twitter.
dude, and it's all their fault. It makes me so fucking mad. But honestly, I still love the game. It's just I
No,
can't.
like everything, like it
forgive
plays so good, like it looks so good, and then
I
you're just
still
like,
miss
oh.
the first. I just missed the first
And they've
one.
added so much good shit now.
Yeah, no,
like-
I mean,
And BB-8's coming out and stuff like that.
BB-8
whatever.
BB-8 got it before Ahsoka.
someday.
Ahsoka and Ventress, come on, guys.
So, dude, Ventress?
Yeah.
Come on, Ventress is great.
Weren't they supposed to make a third one that's based in the Clone Wars?
Wasn't Ventress
They
also,
fucking should.
Isn't Ventress also a Night Sister?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Originally.
That'd be so cool.
And then she comes back after Duke.
Isn't there a
We're
Night
not
Sister
gonna get
level
into
in
And then they try and kill Dooku.
Jedi Fallen Order?
Oh, dude, it's a whole planet.
Oh, fuck. You
It's
go
a
to Dathomir?
whole
Yeah.
planet.
I mean, I haven't played it, but I
You
Yeah,
go to
so-
Dathomir
So
and it's
I've been playing on the
Oh,
hardest.
yes.
I've been playing on the hardest difficulty of that game, where you get one shot by basically everything, even the spiders. I went to Dathomir first, and I wanted to cease existing. It was the worst. I died like 17 times before I got the dual lightsaber,
I don't think I ever
Once
finished
you
the
get on the
Battlefront 2
base
campaign
planet.
because I
which
just
I didn't know.
because I played it
I
on
mean,
hard.
yeah.
I don't look things up care.
I didn't look it up. I got it
Did you
upgraded.
just like search everywhere?
Yeah, I got the slice ability for BD1, and there's just a.
Are there stim packs like anywhere else besides that one place?
Mhm. There are. So far, I found one on like each of the planets.
Okay. Because I've only found one, so I have 3 stim packs.
Yeah, I have like
And
6 or 7.
And I've already fought Second Sister twice.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Brandon.
Yeah, what's
The
your
thing
game
is,
pick?
I did not play a shit ton of games this year.
And the
That is
game of the
true.
year is
Played
Super
Apex,
Smash
Modern
Brothers
Warfare.
Ultimate.
I played the game come out this year, didn't
Shut
it?
the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I
Apex,
came out last year.
No Warfare.
COD.
COD. I played Breakpoint, which we just started.
Yeah, we've been
It
playing.
definitely isn't it because it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as the first one.
No.
Yeah.
What else has come out this year that like I would have played?
Yeah, you would.
I haven't played Fallen Order yet, even though it'll
No.
probably be mine after I play it.
Probably. I
So,
assume.
What else
That's a
came out that you
tentative
would
one.
play? Yeah.
But I mean,
Season 2.
I didn't play PlayStation for a good 5
Yeah.
months,
Yeah,
so
you
that
didn't.
that definitely affected. I think. I don't know if I look back on enjoyment level,
I guess Apex.
I'd hazard to say Apex,
just based on what I've played.
Apex was fun, especially when it was starting out.
Over the summer when we really got into it.
Wait,
Me and Joseph, when you played Caustic and locked us all in the room,
Oh, yeah.
and we couldn't get out because your canisters were blocking the doors. That was some fun time.
Well, I could have picked those up and let you out, right?
Yeah, he can.
You can pick them
Yeah,
up
of
after
course
you
he
put them
can.
He just didn't want to.
No.
Yeah.
He likes to watch people suffer.
He likes to watch.
He's
Well,
a
Brandon,
genius.
he's a cunt.
Yeah. So I mean,
Well, Brandon, wait a minute. Are you saying Apex because you enjoyed it as a game, or you enjoyed it with us?
Did you enjoy Apex?
would you
more than
enjoy
Call of Duty?
Apex?
I played
Difference.
3 games that came out this year. One of which was Breakpoint. And the other one was COD. Honestly, I played the entire story of COD, and I have played a lot of multiplayer. I played it on my friend's Xbox a lot, which trash console.
No, stop! No, they're gonna yell at us.
Dude, don't get mad at the fridge, all right?
No.
I mean, they were trying.
What?
Oh my god, when that console got revealed, I was just like,
It just looks like a PC.
it does. Yeah, no, like, I just looked at it. I'm like, how's that going under my
Yeah.
my TV?
Yeah. So I mean, probably just Apex, just based on sheer. I don't know. COD and
I mean,
Apex, I feel like I got. the same
in terms
amount.
of battle royale, Apex is one of the most like imaginative, just like nice looking ones.
I enjoy the characters.
Yeah.
and I-
Yeah, the characters were awesome.
I enjoy
Great, I lost
watching
all
it
of
and
them.
fucking around with you guys. Like, so probably that, but that's just because I haven't played Fallen Order yet. Because I consume anything that is Star Wars.
It hurts me to think that we could have been playing Doom Eternal now
Right
if
now.
they hadn't pushed it back.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
granted,
that could be my
They
game of
put
the
it
year,
on the
'cause I
same.
love Doom.
They put it on the
Did
same
you play the
day
first Doom?
as
Yeah.
Animal
How was
Crossing.
it?
and
I
that's
don't-
crazy.
So I'm gonna go from like
I never played it.
this super
I watched
happy
the entire
fucking
thing through.
like beautiful game, and then I'm gonna go to Animal Crossing, and then it's gonna.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it hurts me to think about that. But granted, they're probably going to do so much better with it since they pushed it back. I mean, they did it with Uncharted 4.
yeah.
They've done it with countless games.
It looks fantastic. Like the
It's going to be so
Oh
good.
yeah, that.
Doom is my like favorite franchise just because every fan of Doom, like, there's no fan discourse, there's nothing like bad. Everyone's just like, haha, big man kill the demons, and everyone's just like,
It's so fun.
I think punch that shit.
yeah, it's such like a violent game, but everyone's just like so pure about it.
I think it's because Doom relies solely on the gameplay, not the story.
Yeah.
There's no.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no one actually cares.
Yeah,
There's no like lore shit that people. Are,
I mean, there-
fucked up
Okay,
about.
there is a lot of
there's a
lore.
lot
No,
of
but
lore,
no one's like conflicted about
But
it.
like,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
like you do the lore if you want to.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or
hey,
you
Doom,
just
Doom
punch
knows
it.
that you don't give a shit about the lore.
Or
Doom-
you shoot the BGM and win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
we went to Mars and there's a portal to hell. Who guessed?
Hey!
Like he's like the first part of Doom, like 2016, where you're like in the elevator, he's like, okay, we gotta do this. The Doom guy just like punches the fucking thing. You're like, yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
So, one thing before we go to brains, I'm sorry. Is the climbing mechanics of Fallen Order more like Uncharted or Assassin's Creed? Because I've never played Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Not really Uncharted.
Really?
It feels too weird to be Uncharted.
Like, is it more scripted or can you climb anything?
No, it's more scripted.
Maybe
It's somewhat. It's kind of like a median of it, and that's why I don't want to say it's
It's
Uncharted.
almost more platforming with the wall running and the.
So it's not like Breath of the Wild climbing.
Okay,
where
you
can just
can't-
kinda
No,
climb.
no, no,
Well,
no.
that's
You
Assassin's
climb-
Creed now.
Oh, it
You
is?
climb anything in Assassin's
Well, yeah,
Creed.
because Assassin's Creed looked at Zelda and was like, let's do that.
I
You
guess
just climb a sheer
you.
cliff
yeah.
face.
I guess you can compare it to Uncharted's, but it feels a little bit more open.
I would compare it more to like Assassin's Creed 2
Like the
climbing,
older ones,
where like you could climb,
like
Thing-
specific parts of buildings that
you could
look
climb specific
climbable.
parts of buildings that look climbable within reason.
Yeah,
Like it's not like, oh, I can climb up the cliff face of something
Yeah.
with a flat surface. Like
Yeah.
what? Like it makes sense. You can't climb up a flat rock in the middle of the air
Well,
for a valid reason.
Uncharted was always like you. It's
but
not
Uncharted was very scripted with its climbing.
so scripted. Like
It's
you
true.
had to go this
Especially
way.
the first game, where
'Cause
you
it's
just
not an open
instantly
world,
die.
Even 4, there was more like
It's a little bit
exploration.
scripted.
Well,
Yeah, because
it's-
you had the grapple hook.
It's not an open world game though when it comes.
It's
down
not.
to it.
It's
no,
not.
it's you
Yeah.
go this way. You can find some cool collectibles depending on where you go.
Oh,
but
exactly.
It's
I would
always,
honestly say it's a very like in between, and then it adds its own things. Like you can force pull a rope to you mid air and then wall climb after.
It looks
throwing the
pretty
rope.
dumb, but I mean, it's cool.
It looks cool.
Here's-
So it's more advanced scripted with some optional.
Yeah,
It's
that-
advanced scripted with
it's like a
optional.
median of the two,
Okay.
I would say.
Because like there are some secret areas you can go to by like going a different route on the rope and shit like that. Wall climbing a different way. Like it's
Yeah,
not
you
like
can
there's
run on
only one
walls for
place.
part of it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a median, I would say.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Alright,
so
Braden.
Braden,
Brayden, what's your game of the year?
My game of the year.
Ooh,
You definitely played more than
I have a
you played
guess.
Outer Worlds.
I was gonna
I'm
say
guessing
it
it's
Outer
might
Worlds?
be Outer
I
Worlds.
think it's gonna be Outer Worlds.
I heard it was.
I-
It's like New Vegas, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's
I
made by some
played
people.
New Vegas a ton on my computer way back when. And that one I got all fucky with the console commands because I played it on my computer and things got real wild.
you'd be the one that did to do that.
Yeah. There was like a god pistol that I like console commanded in there. It was real wild. But Outer Worlds, very like a pretty like good story. Like there was a lot of options that I liked and stuff. Kind of took me back to the old Fallout days, where like
What did 76 not do that to you?
oh yeah yeah I really want to try to go and like play at least a little bit of that stuff because I spent $60 on it.
Aren't they like charging people like $60 for like a private server?
It's like $100 a month.
Oh my god.
Or not a month, not a
okay,
month,
yeah.
a year.
Still fucking stupid.
But yeah, way more than they should. That should just be an option.
Oh my god, that game's still in the cellophane for me. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But like the first like town and stuff, it's like, all right, so you can like do this like thing. You have to get like a generator piece or something, and you can take it from like these kind of rebellious people that have made their own way out here and left this main like corporate town, or you can take it from the corporate town and stuff. Or there's like another thing where you can go and like go to the people that are out, like the rebels and stuff, take their one, and then go convince the corporate leader to leave, and then have the rebels come back to that town.
See, that's why I feel like the New Vegas and Outer Worlds is better
Yeah.
than what Fallout 4 and 76 did.
Yeah.
Because like with Fallout 4, it felt like, oh, you're gonna be doing this, but you kind of get to choose how you do it. But with Outer Worlds, it's like, oh, you can do a bunch of different options, and you can choose how you're gonna do it.
Yeah, the most recent Fallout games have felt like there's different ways going about of doing something, but you're gonna end up with a fairly similar result.
Because
like
they'll
it's
talk.
it's either gonna be one side of things or the other.
Did you
There
ever
was
play
no
Fallout
middle
4?
ground.
You played
Yeah, I
Fallout 4.
played
Now,
a ton.
Did you play? Did you do Brotherhood of Steel run through?
Yeah,
like
I
made
did.
Liberty
I
Prime and
did,
shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah, honestly, I wanted to activate Liberty Prime and then kill all of them with it. I wanted to kill the
Yeah.
Brotherhood with Liberty Prime, but they don't let you do shit.
Yeah,
like
like there was like at one point you're on this like big ship and stuff, and if you've set your intelligence all the way to the bottom, you have dumb choices because it's a really nice role playing game. And so one of the dumb choices is you've got to light skip it somewhere, and you can either light skip it to like this prison if you're on like kind of the bad side, or you can light skip it to like this other planet if you're kind of doing the good playthrough type thing. Or if you got the dumb option, you could choose to do it yourself, and one of the trophies is to light skip the ship into the sun.
nice.
Is that just like an ending? You just die?
Is it okay? I've really been thinking about this question a lot because I've watched the trailer a ton of times now.
Yeah.
Is the gameplay a lot like Borderlands? Because it looks like it from
It's
the
kind of
trailer.
like a mix of Borderlands and
and
like
Fallout.
I mean, but like
That
I think
sounds
you
really
might be
good.
getting that just because it's like cell shaded, like Borderlands.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
yeah.
And I think based on how like I was watching the trailer and like someone has like a similar revolver to like where they're what do you call this?
Fan the hammer?
Yeah, when they're
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Duh.
Fan the
Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a while.
It's hard.
When you like fanning a hammer like you do because I played the first
Yeah.
couple.
Borderlands.
Yeah, so it just looked really similar with kind of the kooky out there characters, and then well, yeah, that's what it is.
No, I
Cool.
And just the
Cookie.
gunplay. So that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I
heard
mean,
it
I
was
would
a
say
lot-
gunplay wise, it's more of a Fallout game.
Really?
Yeah. But especially like because I'm trying to get all the trophies and stuff. When I did it on the hardest difficulty, it was so fun because like there's so many different builds that you can do, and it's like, okay, do I want to go with companions and like with the whole skill tree and stuff, and like what weapon am I gonna use with these different skills, and so like it ended up being like really like okay, I'm gonna do this build, and I'm gonna go through here. And like on the hardest difficulty, it got really hard at the beginning because you didn't have any of the stuff you needed, and you didn't have any of the skills that made you good. And then like by the end, there's like one like stereotypical boss fight at the end, which is like, you know, you're in a room with a big enemy and stuff, and like going around, and it's got little tiny enemies and stuff. And I was like, maybe if I side with the bad people, I won't have to fight it because it's their robot and stuff. But even if you do that, then the guy who you would side with on the good side ends up taking over the prison and hacking it. And I was like, God damn it, I still have to fight this thing. And it was just
You win, you lose, you lose.
it was a very fun game.
Now, Braden, I actually heard how you said it was like other games. I heard it was all like BioShock, in a sense.
I played a little bit of like BioShock 1 and 2, and I didn't really like either of those.
I tried playing them too.
Infinite's a different take, honestly.
It's
Considering you're not a
Infinite's
giant-
very different.
considering you're not a giant machine man.
Yeah.
I still love all three. The BioShock series is still one of my favorite gaming series of
Game
all
of the
time.
decade?
Yeah, like
Would
It's
Bioshock
in my game of the decade.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
next.
we could do like
Yeah,
a top
it is.
5 for each of us for games.
I would say let's do 3. Let's
three.
do
Okay, 3. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I eventually
2?
want to play.
That's 2. That's 2.
All right.
That's 10 years.
I eventually want to play Prey because I saw like some gameplay of it and it looked pretty cool. Honestly.
You know,
Some
like,
of it looks-
It reminded me. It
some of
reminded
it
me of
does.
Doom. Like,
Yeah.
just-
How about we do, if we're doing 3 games of the decade, we have to tier them. We can't just do them like 3 games that I like.
I mean,
Like put them personally.
You
to
can do
one.
your 3 favorite. We don't.
You can
need
do
to
3
be
favorite,
guys
or
can't,
you,
like,
you
put
can do
your
3 favorite,
favorite up
or you
there?
can rank them.
I
I don't
mean,
know. I
I
it would
can't.
be very hard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's so many games that came out this
Of
decade.
the last
Because
10
like I think of like
years.
2000.
That's like our entire
There's a lot of
gaming.
games to me that are like they're better
Five
games
Nights
than
at
some
Freddy's
games that
nice.
would be like personally games that are on my top. You know, like Rhythm Heaven Fever is one of my favorite fucking games. That came out in 2011. Is it one of my games of the decade? I don't know, because there's other games that like had more of an impact on me.
Yeah.
But that game's just pure fun. So like, what do I do? You know?
So, I mean, you get. I mean, we all know that each of us love a lot of games.
yeah.
This is true.
So you can say just what gave you the most enjoyment. I'd say it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like the best.
Yeah,
game.
Halo Reach.
The
came
games
out
that
after
got you through
2010.
this.
It came out in 2010.
This
That counts.
let's-
Well,
I say
counts.
we say the games that got us through this decade almost.
That's okay. That's valid.
You know,
Top 3.
like the games that really like formed what you love about gaming. Because I mean, I started playing PlayStation in 2007.
Yeah.
When the PS4 came out. So
Wait, when the PS4 came out?
or 3, sorry.
Three.
That's what I was like, wait a minute.
Walker, you know.
But does the audience?
If they think the PS4 came out in 2007,
They are 4 years old.
Wow. Yeah. So I mean,
That's the
it's,
case. We're sorry.
Like,
We're sorry.
I'd say
Go away.
personal kind of favorites. It doesn't have to be a great game. It's just what.
Yeah, it's what we liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about us. Sorry,
It's
guys.
all.
This entire fucking
Yeah.
podcast is everything about us.
Sorry, guys.
Damn, guys.
So,
Are we gonna go
So-
start with Matt?
yeah. So how are we doing this? Are we doing just all 3
poured
games
way
at
too
once,
Let's just do 3. Yeah.
or
It's-
should we go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1?
No.
No,
It'll be
let's
forever.
keep it easy. It'll be easier to remember too.
Okay. Well, now you guys have more time to think. Okay. Let
We
me.
could go reverse.
Now this could change, because there are so many. Goddamn. Like this is a. This is a.
There's
There's
so
so
Gaming
many games
revolution.
inside your gaming room. I don't even want to think.
Because
about
I'm
how
thinking.
this is
I'm
for
thinking
you.
about like Rhythm Heaven, and I'm like, oh wait, Pokemon Black and White 2 came out in like 2011.
Matt, you've probably played out of.
You've probably played the most games of all of us.
Yeah.
honestly.
because just
Have I finished the most games? Probably
No,
not.
but strictly just based on how many consoles you have.
If
Yeah.
we think about it, Joe's just more of the completionist, as is Braden, and you're more of like the all-rounder. I'll play almost every game.
If it has like
This is true.
my backlog is insane.
I just play games for fun though.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing. Like if I'm playing a game and I'm not liking it, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put it down for a bit, and then I never pick it back up.
Yeah, that's the
And I
thing.
hope that doesn't happen with Persona 5 because I'm loving Persona 5.
It's so
but,
good,
yeah,
dude.
but like I got to a point where I just fucking kept
It's a
dying,
lot.
and I
It's
was
honestly
at
a
Third
lot.
Palace, and I was like, I'm gonna put it down for a little bit, and I haven't picked it up since. And last time I did that was with Fallout 4, where I put it down for like a second, and then went on a trip, and then never played it
Yeah, I
again.
never played Fallout 4 after like
Yeah.
the first maybe 10
I
hours.
didn't. The nuke didn't go off.
Yeah, just like it's. I'm a very story heavy person,
Yeah,
and I'm a very almost linear type of. Like I like.
I love my game. I fucking hate how every game now has to be open world. When it's done right, it's done right. Like
right, like
Breath of the-
GTA or
G-
some shit.
even
like that.
even GTA, like there's a lot of the parts where it's like this doesn't need to be open world because you're just having me go to a waypoint on a map.
Well, to be fair, that game, if you play single player, that has an open world, but it's a linear story.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
the
okay.
Story beats
Yeah.
happen.
You know, just like I feels like Anthem. It's like, okay, this is
You
they're just like
watched gameplay of that?
nope, but they were just like, oh man, look at this big open world, and I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Like,
If a game's too big, I almost don't like
yeah,
it.
That was my problem with some of the recent Just Cause games.
Yes.
It just felt like
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
2, but 3 didn't do it for me.
so how come the world's so big? Just cause.
Just cause, dude.
Like, why is this in it? Just cause.
Like the only really open world game that's felt like it justified its open world for me, and I don't know how many of you guys have played Breath of the Wild.
Nope.
I haven't played it yet.
What the
No.
what the
We're
fuck?
not, like,
So
a lot of
just
us...
Matthew.
A lot of
Okay,
us
well,
aren't
think about
Nintendo
it.
No,
guys.
Matt, think about it. 4 of us have Switches.
Yes.
Walker bought
Math. No, his name is
Walker
Math.
bought it for
Okay,
Pokemon,
Walker
and
bought
then
it
never,
literally only for Pokemon,
and then
he
hates
only-
Pokemon. So
And then hates
And
Pokemon.
so I never
Joseph
finished
bought
it.
Joseph bought it for Smash Bros. And bought like 2 other games.
oh, I know.
Yeah.
But Breath of the Wild is like
I know. I
That's
you
what I-
have reason to be
in
mad at me.
bada bing, bada bing, bada bam. One of my games of the decade. Like it has to be. Like
Okay, then say it. You're up.
Breath of the Wild, that's up there. I'm not ranking them in any specific order.
Real quick, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can we do a game series?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As,
Whatever-
as
dude,
like,
whatever you
as,
want.
like,
It's
as
us.
like a slot?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
The
okay.
entirety of a game.
I just could put Uncharted.
I mean, that'll probably be one of them.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't rate Zelda as like one of my game series because like
Right.
I liked Link Between Worlds. I liked Link's Awakening, but Breath of the Wild was just something special to me.
Sure
I
No Reach was
I
the
will
best.
never. The thing about Breath of the Wild is I will never
No Reach was the best.
get back that like experience of playing it for the first time
Mm-hmm.
because there was no like better feeling than just exploring the same world with everyone at the same time, and everyone's just like, whoa. Guys, if you go to this point in the map, there's this fucking horse, and you're like, oh my god, and you go to that point, there's no horse, but then you wait, and there's a fucking horse, and you're like, you're like, oh my god, they were right.
horse.
Everyone was just discovering
Guys,
things.
a
And, like,
horse.
it's the most like open world, like everything's interactive. The physics engine is amazing. The only thing that really needed to be worked on, which they're making a sequel, so hopefully it fixes all the problems that, because the story was it was okay at best.
I will buy a game if it has Ganondorf in it. If
It-
the second one has Ganondorf, which it shows in the trailer,
It does, yeah.
If that person isn't Ganondorf and they call him something else, I will literally buy it just to
Kage.
destroy it.
Give us a nice
Do
Ganondorf.
not give me Kage from Street Fighter 5.
Kage.
Give us good Ganondorf where he's just a bro, please.
Give us like what's the guy from Hyrule? No, what is it?
Hyrule Warriors?
No,
just
it's
Ganon.
no, sorry. It's the first in the Zelda series canonically.
Oh, Groose.
Yeah, give us
Yeah.
Gerudo, because he's supposed to be like the ancestor to the Gerudo.
Yes, he is. Yeah, and it's like kind of gruesome demise. They're just like, but that came out in this decade too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a bad game though.
I'm gonna push Skyward Sword. No, I'm kidding. Skyward Sword is.
Can you imagine what we were like in 2010? None of us knew each other.
No, none of us knew each other.
No, yeah, no,
No, not 2010.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd never
I
seen a
barely
nipple
lived
before.
I was
homeschooled back then.
I was
in
11.
Illinois.
That's kind of wild. Yeah, that's fucking wild. That
I
we're-
had just moved here from Arkansas.
yeah.
I was 9.
I mean, I've lived here my entire
I was
life.
10.
I was 9 or 10.
Yeah. What? You say shill?
You Georgia fucking shill.
Yeah. Man, I sure do love this state where
Nothing happens.
nothing happens except for.
Um,
Yeah,
It's just hot.
but yeah, like I was saying, Breath
Clan
of the
meetings. Stone Mountain, come Sunday, Sunday.
Guys,
the biggest KKK rally in the world.
Alright, boys, robe up.
guys, it's history.
Alright, squad, roll up.
Autobots rule.
Speaking of Trent.
Oh God,
Okay, so
Jesus
wait,
Christ!
you've gone through 2 so far, have you? Or just 1?
I've only said Breath of the Wild, but
Breath of the
I
Wild.
mentioned in passing one of my other ones.
What was the other one?
Brayden, you just fart.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Matt,
what's,
no.
It's getting late in the night.
what's the other one?
Okay, no. So I said Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Okay, that's valid. So
I guess you could say the series if you really wanted to.
You did fart, you motherfucker! I smell it. No,
I
you.
turned on the fan.
No, you're just gonna spread it.
No, I know Braden's farts. That's a Braden fart.
Yeah.
I turned on the fan.
No, it's not that you just farted. You went back on your legs, you rolled over, spread your fucking legs, and you went and you just let it slink out there like we weren't gonna fucking notice. But no, we noticed. It stinks.
What'd you think was gonna happen?
I don't know, some common fucking decency, you know.
You obviously haven't met me.
I'm talking about my game of the year. I mean,
games of the
decade. You come over here and you say, no, your choices are shit. Let me shit all over your goddamn choices. So you know what, Braden? Fuck off. You spilled Coca-Cola on the carpet. That's gonna stain.
It's
just
his
like
carpet.
Just like you
fuckboy.
It's my house.
Yeah, it's my fucking games, and you've stained them with your farts.
I hope. I'm
Tainted.
glad.
Tainted. So like I was saying, Rhythm Heaven Fever is that?
Having fevered.
Rhythm Heaven's like one of my favorite franchises of all time. If you haven't played it, like Braden played it.
It's a good game.
He's fucking loved it, right? Like it was like
Well-
I went to go like do something and I came back and Braden's just sitting there bobbing, like standing on two legs, just like bobbing up and down, playing Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Braden, okay, here's the thing. Braden's very stubborn as a person, but he's also impressionable if he allows it. Like I started showing him anime when we were at Southern, and he loves it. He loves Demon Slayer and Fire Force.
Dude, I remember when you played Rhythm Heaven Fever and you were looking for like
I watched
games.
the ending of that show. Holy shit!
You were looking for games on your phone that were like Rhythm Heaven. You're like, yeah.
I found some app.
You found some app that was kind of like Rhythm Heaven.
Braden, we have to finish Fire Force while we're still here.
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
Because they ended this season 1.
Oh my god!
did they?
I just
Yeah.
realized
It's up
that
to 24 episodes.
not only did Rhythm Heaven Fever come out this generation, but Rhythm Heaven Megamix did. So I don't know which one.
You can just say the series. We were talking about series.
movie-
wise.
Okay, yeah, but the
Slayer's
whole series
coming
didn't come
out
out.
soon.
I
Yeah.
know, but like I'm assuming
think
the
it will
series
be
that
around-
Braden's
I think
gonna be
it's
talking about
spring
isn't gonna be
of
one that's come out this
2020.
whole.
Wait, hold on. Are we having
But
two?
that's like a
Are we
semester.
having two conversations here?
We can't have two conversations.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No microphone.
Bitch.
I mean, if I'm talking too long, feel free to
Nah, you're good.
feel
All
free
right.
to butt in.
So
Yourself.
just give us your three right there. Boom.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I said Rhythm Heaven Fever. It's fucking beautiful, great game, fun to watch, fun to play. Really ignited my love of just kind of like cutesy fucking. Can I?
Yes,
Keep going. Keep going.
going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just kind of cutesy, fun games like that. Because after I played that, I played Katamari Damacy. I played a lot of shit like that. Now let me think. I gotta say, my third one's gotta be Undertale.
Yeah, no, you're too much of a fucking sans. From the fact of you making or not of doing homebrew for Smash Infinite and playing only Sans, creating the
course.
Bone Zone.
Of course, yeah. Welcome to the Bone Zone, motherfucker. But
You're such an Undertale person. Like if I had to find 3 words to describe Matt, it would probably be art, Undertale, or no, art, Sans, and memes. Honestly,
I think you left one word out.
what? Don't. No, he's gonna say Jew. And he's gonna.
No, I was gonna say hentai.
no, you were not.
There were. I could be multiple things.
Hey!
Oh my.
Yeah,
How have we not mentioned that yet on this
okay,
podcast?
if
We
you go
forget.
into,
Lord.
if you go under Rule 34 and type in Babu Freak, what, porn?
No, just
No,
you
just
just
Babu Freak, one word.
If
Yeah,
you're
so-
on 34, you know what you're in.
Okay,
for.
so
Basically, what we're saying is the porn is ready!
So here's the deal, right?
well, okay, hold on.
Rule 34 is if something exists, there's porn of it. I don't know what rule it is, but there's one that's an addition to that rule, basically, that says
Section
if
B.
you look it up and there's not porn of it, you have to make it.
So now Babu Freak is a character from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. He's this little guy, and he goes, "Hey, hey!" He
if
works.
you know, you know.
He works on C-3PO. He makes him all evil for like 3 seconds, and then he's just
Okay,
not.
honestly, the scene where they went, like, C-3PO had lost his memories and talked to R2 again, it was like, oh, I'm not gonna let you in. And
Oh,
then he
the
touched
edit.
him.
Yeah,
Literally,
that's a
that
good.
was
That's
the
a good fucking
funniest-
scene.
That was the funniest scene in the movie.
But-
like, I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah, no, like that cut, like
That cut was
the,
so
the editors
good.
had fun with that. Between that and like the fucking
Because they never
the
do
bit-
cuts. They
yeah.
literally never do cuts like that.
Yeah.
And R2 literally stuck his dick into C-3PO's. There's
don't
so
even
many
know
parts
how
he
in
did
Star Wars.
How did R2
Oh, I-
convince him or force him to do that?
R2's got flamethrowers, oil slicks, grappling hooks,
a tiny saw.
jet legs,
R2,
Yes.
a vastly superior intellect to most actual people.
R2 is all
this is
destroyed.
true.
A sassy attitude.
He probably suction cup grappling hooked around his legs. yanked him down, and then inserted his robot,
did
droid
Cock.
right into his head.
Where's that deleted scene?
That's wild.
On the special edition when it comes
We
out.
have to make.
We gotta draw it now.
Oh god. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
No, there's definitely R2
Yeah. No. I
secret
feel like we
porn.
got sidetracked, but basically,
Yeah, fold it up.
I quick doodled porn of Babu Frick getting nut on his face, and now it's on Rule 34.
Okay, now okay. Sorry. Explain why Undertale is your.
Oh yeah. No, we were talking about. Yeah, we start. Yeah. No. Undertale. This game, like, I first saw like the
The
game.
porn.
Yeah. No, that's sans porn, man. It's fun.
It drew him in.
It drew me in.
You don't like that?
Yeah, but guys.
I know.
Yeah, no. Like I'm not trying to be a dick,
No,
but
no,
it's,
no,
it's
keep
just
going.
like it's all gonna be picked up with the mic. I'm not trying to be like it's my time talking, but like
I have the talking stick.
I have the talking stick. They gave it to me. But yeah, no. Undertale, like the thing about Undertale is like it's such a big fucking like franchise, like cultural phenomenon now. But like when I first played it, it was just another indie game, and it just fucking like the whole mechanic of just like, oh, you could spare this person, and if you spare this person, you get this ending, and if you kill this person, you get this ending, and it's just like it's been done in games before, but it's not like the game will remember if you just like fucking flip off the game. Like if you're like, oops, I didn't mean to kill that person, they'll be like, oh, you killed that person, didn't you little fucking sultry bitch? And like
You're going through the genocide run, I see.
yeah, like there's just so many just crazy quirky things, and the fact that it's all made by one guy, pretty much like he had help from other people, but like it's basically made by one guy, and it's become like this huge franchise. Sans is in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with Megalovania. Speaking of Megalovania, the soundtrack, still listen to it to this day. It's a fucking bop.
It is a bop.
It's his running playlist.
It is. But every song in that soundtrack is a bop. And then they made us fucking sequel, Deltarune. It's not technically out yet, but it's just as good. I really do like
It's not out yet?
No.
Hasn't it been released for like a year?
No, chapter 1.
Oh.
Yeah, he's releasing it episodically.
It's like a Telltale.
But
series
yeah,
type thing
but-
where they do chapters.
I don't know. I think he says chapter 1. I think it was just kind of like a demo of it.
Okay.
But
Probably
like,
like chapter 1, then release the full thing.
I don't know what he's doing.
Deltarune trilogy.
All I know is, great game. For a little while there, the fan base got really bad, and it kind of made everyone like revolt against it. But some point between like when Deltarune got released, everyone just started to fucking love like the franchise again, and it just started to become like more wholesome. And Sans became like this big fucking meme online,
Yeah.
like at a different point.
The amount of just memes basically on Instagram or even YouTube, like the amount of shit he's been incorporating.
Oh yeah, you can tell like
It's a very
the first note of Megalovania. Oh sorry.
Sorry, the meme. Sorry, the game has been an imprint in the decade.
Yeah.
Like the Undertale theme song will be known by everyone in our generation, even if they don't fucking play video.
What, just like the main theme or like? Oh,
Oh,
that's not that's not the that's Sans' theme.
Yeah.
That's Megalovania, I thought.
Yeah, no, that's not the Undertale theme song. That's just like.
Oh, sorry. Did I say Undertale theme song?
Yeah, no,
I
that-
told.
Yeah, that's
It has become the Undertale theme.
It really had.
I mean, yeah.
Like everyone, you can fucking tell Megalovania was like, dude, and you're like, I know that. That's
Well, it's like the same thing
yeah.
with the Halo theme song. That's like an impression on everybody.
Oh,
as
yeah, of
memes or
course.
not. Like yeah, like I
Dude,
love it
those kids
personally.
in that bathroom.
Oh yeah.
They did something there.
Personally,
really did.
I love it because it's a good piece. Everyone else, it's a
Yeah.
meme to them. But
Yeah.
It is a
It's
good
a-
piece
it's both.
regardless of the meme.
It's
Yeah.
both.
It's easy to
But
fucking play on like
goddamn,
anything
those kids
too.
in that bathroom.
Oh yeah.
That's what men's choir could
Middle
have been.
schoolers
Yeah.
in a bathroom.
Yeah, we did try and push that through.
We really
video
did,
game
yeah.
mentally,
We
so it's
tried.
okay.
It's okay. We didn't do the Over the
Gamers-
Garden Wall
gamers
theme
right,
either because the
gamers go
Sopranos
down,
were
I guess.
bitches, but
Okay, so you've done your 3.
yes.
Yeah, God, are we still on you?
Are
Yeah.
we on the other
Well,
one this time?
we went like a
We're
5-minute
going
tangent
back.
about my
That
Babu
brings
Freak
you
porn.
back to me.
Are we going the other way this time? Or what are
Okay,
we
We're
yeah.
going back to
Do
me.
you want to do the other way?
No, we're going back to me. I'm
Okay.
not going last. All right, I'm gonna make my little bit short and sweet. I have to give some honorable mentions. Rip Arkham Asylum for coming out in 2009.
That's what I looked up. I was
Yeah.
like,
Rip Arkham Asylum. Oh,
You can still say
oh.
Arkham City.
But
No, Arkham
my
Asylum's
favorite
his
was
favorite.
Arkham Asylum.
We've been through this.
and
like,
also Lego
we-
I
Indiana
didn't
Jones.
say
City.
Spider-Man.
No, I into the honorable.
haven't
These are
gotten it.
honorable mentions.
Shut the fuck
And
up,
then
man.
also Lego Indiana Jones 2 came out in 2009.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Dude,
I was
Force
so sick.
Ah.
Unleashed came out in 2009.
Well, Force Unleashed 2.
Or 8.
Dude, the
8 or
Sky-
9, dude. It was PS3. It was.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Force
it was the
Unleashed.
late
For
stuff.
some reason, my mind read that as the Force Awakens Lego game, and I was like, no way in hell. That's
No,
not how that
no.
works.
And
Ooh, the Lego Star
also,
Wars.
I will have to give another honorable mention to the first Darksiders game. I got into it late.
Oh,
I went
yeah.
back and played them, but the first
That
one,
was like this
the
year, though, wasn't
lore, the first one was in 2009. as well.
No, that you.
No,
you
wait, no,
made
the
it
first one came out 5 days into 2010, but it's not my top. But I love the 3. The first one is by far the best though.
You
War
played
is
them all
the
this
cool
last year, though.
They are phenomenal.
Wasn't
and
there an
I enjoy
HD
it.
remake of Darksiders 1 this year?
I think they re-released it.
Yeah, no, they did a
Fan edition.
what was it?
They're on-
A War Mastered edition, and then they brought back the second one.
Yeah.
They're
but-
on, I think they're on Switch.
I think so, something like that.
They're
But
on
those are like my honorable mentions. My number one will have to be Spider-Man PS4.
Woo!
There is that I cannot look at this decade and be like there is not
Shouldn't you have
a
started
game.
with the number 3?
Yeah, you know, you're just kind of going down.
Well, now I have to continue. I have to
It's too
continue.
late. We can.
Yeah,
do
okay, but basically Spider-Man PS4. You guys already know on this channel.
You
I
are
got the
no
system.
way.
I got the collector's edition.
You did.
I
an
love
unboxing
Spider-Man.
video.
I did all of
You
that
did.
stuff. It is. There's nothing about the game that I didn't love. Until like 2 days ago, I've had it downloaded on my system, taking up 80 gigs of storage because I refuse to delete it.
The only
because
thing he didn't like was fucking bitch ball or whatever.
Oh, Screwball?
Is that her name?
Okay, yeah, Screwball
Who does like
was a
Screwball?
mistake, but I mean at the same time,
Is she original to that game? Because like I think she's in like the
know.
2017 cartoon.
I feel like she was in something else before it,
Yeah.
but not
Some
very
weird
much.
live streaming bitch.
Something like that. But basically, besides her, which she was mainly even in like the side mission stuff, which I still completed to 100%.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Overall, the costumes, the web swing, I would go back just to web swing because it was so fun.
Even though you just deleted
The
it.
the voice acting is great. The music's fun. The combat's enjoyable. I love it a lot.
Okay, so there's no replayability with it, is what you're saying?
No, there's
Oh, there is so
There's
much
Oh,
replayability.
then you definitely.
I went through
What?
the game like probably 4 times.
It's
at
probably one of
minimum.
the best Spider-Man stories.
What?
Like,
It is.
Some of the better ones, yeah.
yeah,
I would have to agree.
Go
It,
back to our previous.
Granted,
podcast
I
for
mean,
our
this-
Spider-Man's
I know
range.
exactly.
Oh,
the
no,
parts
we
with Miles and MJ were like less fun, but
They
overall,
break it up though. Like,
yeah, yeah. I
life.
it didn't. I didn't get tired of all of it. They split it up in a good accord, but overall, it in the sense of like what we talked about with enjoyability, that is the game I enjoyed the most. Second, I'm gonna have to say Uncharted series, particularly the 4th.
Oh.
I know probably the first one came out before the decade or something like
Correct.
that.
I just wanted to say, with Spider-Man,
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, my one thing is
Uh-huh.
like they had all the different costumes and stuff,
Yes.
and in the costume menu, they had like a spot for your stats for like, oh, this stealth, this, that, this. I really wish they would have worked the costumes into that, and the different costumes.
I agree.
Would have affected those.
No,
I
I,
think
I disagree.
Well, I
No.
get both sides.
Because no, that was one of my favorite things about that. It's like, okay, I get to use whatever costume I want
Yeah.
and keep my stats and keep my abilities.
I could see that.
My thing was, I thought it'd be cool if, like, oh, I'm going into a stealthier thing. Let me put on like the black suit.
Oh,
I mean,
kind of like the movie though, where
Yeah.
he would wear. The
I mean, I
stealth
still
suit.
do that anyways.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Well,
I
yeah.
just thought it would be a cool thing if like what you're wearing affects kind of
No.
the
yeah,
gameplay.
I mean, maybe if they incorporated
if-
that into
if
the
you're in your-
story.
If you're in the fucking underwear suit, that's not very stealthy.
You get one shot by everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that already happened.
So you have
Well,
to be
yeah.
stealth. Well, okay.
But-
Well, maybe like. Okay, let's like maybe not for the missions or any of that, but maybe in the story, it's like, okay, I gotta sneak into this base. Oh, here, Peter. Here's this suit the stealth suit, and then you wear the stealth suit for the mission.
Well, I don't know. Like, you could already unlock all the suits in the different ways, and I
Yeah.
thought that was good. But like, I thought it'd be just cool. Like, if I'm wearing like the what was it like the Secret War,
What the fuck, Zach? What the fuck are you doing?
the chair.
You could have picked that up.
The Secret War suit was like what, like the black one with the blue like.
Yeah,
spider
it's the one
leg
you
and
use for
stuff.
like the whole game.
Seems pretty stealthy.
I
Like,
agree.
It seems like that should have upped
Yeah.
the stealth.
That
stats.
one and like the noir and stuff like that. I get both sides,
I just
and
thought
I
it
think
would've been a
it would have
cool
been
thing.
cool. Maybe if they did that for like the harder difficulty, where it was dependent on that.
Yeah,
That would've been
playing on
fun.
You play on
Oh.
regular, you could pick
Yeah.
whatever, but harder difficulty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that would have
That would be cool.
that would have been
That's,
fun.
that's how I feel about Monster Hunter with layered armor, that they don't put enough of it in.
Yeah.
Like, you know how, like,
I mean, yeah.
you obviously just wear the fucking tuxes later.
I definitely did. Yes,
That's all you do.
absolutely.
Did you uninstall Monster Hunter?
I think so.
We all did.
There's not enough space.
Yeah, we
Because
downloaded
fucking
too
Modern
much-
Warfare takes up
But you
150 fucking gigs.
uninstalled Battlefront.
That was a
now you
personal
have space.
decision.
Hey, listen. Does Monster Hunter have General Grievous?
It kind of does.
What?
I'm joking.
Okay, but yeah, so
Pookie.
the poop. Yeah.
General Pookie.
But overall, yeah,
So
Spider-Man,
Uncharted
the
4.
top, and then yeah, Uncharted 4. Also,
Probably
conveniently enough, my first PS4 was the Uncharted 4 PS4, and my second one was the Spider-Man PS4. Convenient how
So
that
what's
works.
the third game?
What's
what
the third-
PS4 are you
What is
getting next?
the Death Strand? No, but overall, I mean, Uncharted 4. I
all love
honestly
that game.
I got into the games
Never
late. I
played it.
played the third first, and then went back into first, second,
Mistakes.
and then played the. Why? I mean, I didn't know at the time. Besides the fact that it had number 3 on the
Oh, the
case.
collection's free on PSN right now. Thank God I waited.
Oh, dude,
Wait,
it
for
is.
what?
That's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
free.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's a PS4
Everybody should go back and
I'm-
play
I'm-
those games.
I've never played them before.
They are
Chocolate.
gems.
I've
They are
never
gems.
played any of them.
There have been so many times where it's
The
like,
December free one. What's the other one?
there's been like so many times where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna
Something
pick up
else
the.
I can
Okay.
play.
There's so many times where like I'm gonna pick up the Uncharted collection, and then I'm just like, nah, wait.
It's a
and
deep
my waiting
dive.
is finally picked up.
I mean, I played it all within like 2 months.
It is true.
Like, you remember that kick we were on for the?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Joseph
You
introduced
guys
me
dressed
to
up
it.
as.
I think I was the last one to play it. Out of us three, me, Joseph, and Brandon.
You guys
Which
played it
ones?
around the same time.
No, because he when you got me, that's the game that came with my system. Because that's the only
Oh
reason why
yeah,
I
that's
had it.
right.
That's why I had
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
All right,
And then
let's-
you
let's
gave
move
me
on.
the collection to.
Yeah, to borrow for you to
Yeah,
be able to play the other
Okay,
ones.
But
so you
that-
have Spider-Man, Uncharted. What's next?
But that first game, the first
Ultimate?
the first
No,
Uncharted game,
no, I don't love Ultimate that much.
I literally
Not
I
as
remember
much as
what
Smash 4?
I was like a,
you know.
Sorry, Braden.
Yeah, no, continue.
I'm being the very thing I swore to destroy.
I was like what, like a sophomore. Like I was still worried about like my parents being like, oh, it's time to go to bed, and like the
Yeah.
PlayStation was in the basement.
God, yeah.
And I
forget.
was like sneak back down here, and like I finished that whole story of the first game in one night, and I platinumed them, ticked them off one by one on the list. Oh,
Zach!
it was beauty.
Dude, it's so hard to recapture that magic. But the fourth one specifically,
So good.
the characters, the grapple hook, just the whole way that you get to play. And Braden apparently found out that you can buy the weapons and upgrades like during the playthrough of the crushing mode. I didn't know that.
Not to mention
so I
the
suffered through
multiplayer
that.
that we
True.
fucking sent it on that.
Dude,
we
it
played
was-
that for a couple months.
Honestly, I would be willing to play it again too. It's
we
so
tried
fun.
to go back.
We've gone
The
back
first
to
game has a special place in me though because I knew nothing about any of
it.
it,
It is true.
and those fucking monsters scared the shit out of me.
There
Do
are,
not tell me anything.
there are monsters in Uncharted. I didn't know that.
Exactly.
Oh, dude.
that was me too.
I thought it was just.
It was like an Indiana Jones game.
It's
Like, by the
not-
way, super powered beasts, and you're gonna get.
Normally, no, it's normally kind of at the end of a game.
This is
thing,
like a horror game type.
No,
aspect
no,
thing,
no,
or
no,
is it
no.
just, like
No.
action, but they're fucking
No,
terrible.
no. When you get to like the
They're
first one, you
OP.
try and find El Dorado. The second one's Shambhala, and like
Oh, it's
there's
like
hidden shit.
Third
It's
one's
like-
Atlantis of the
it's
Sands.
like
Fourth
mythological
one's.
monsters.
Yes.
That you're because he's uncovering a mythological.
I thought
thing.
I thought it was just Tomb Raider with a guy.
No, it's
Yeah.
way
well,
different.
Tomb Raider got
Raider's
mythological in
also
the new
just
ones.
a-
Too.
Oh, they
That is true. Yeah,
are the new
I
Tomb
played the
Raiders
second.
I love
I've
them.
watched things.
I played the second
There are
one.
three
It
of
was
them
cool.
now, aren't there?
Yeah, I played all
Yeah.
of them.
For lip service.
I never finished the third one. I really need to go back and finish that. That was one of the games that I got most of the way through.
Oh
And then I
yeah.
was like,
Okay.
oh, a new game came out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
We're
Yeah.
losing viewers as we speak.
Okay.
Are
We
And-
lost the viewers as soon as we started
Yeah.
talking about our nude calendar.
What new calendar?
Walker. Or wait, no, Joseph.
That's all I've been through.
Third game.
Okay, the
Fucking
third one
good.
is really hard because I think about the games that I've platinumed this year, and because to me, if I've platinumed a game for the most part, unless it's a Telltale game, it has been something that I invested a lot of time in that I've really enjoyed, which cover games such as Transformers Devastation. As much as I wanted to die, I love the art style, I love the characters, I love the voice acting.
That's
I
nowhere
love the
near
gameplay.
your favorite. Game.
I know.
But here's the thing.
I loved Final Fantasy 15. Fuck
Fucking
Just
fishing.
the fish.
I played 70 hours straight of that game over a break and platinumed it. I loved that game. There are so many games that I have platinum this year. I mean, geez, there's even God of War, and I went back and platinum the third one too when they
But
remade it.
sometimes
that
it's
was a
not the
whole
games that you platinum that you enjoy.
That was
Yes.
that was such
You
a
played
summer for
Overwatch
us.
so much this
And
decade.
I can't say it's Overwatch
still haven't played it.
because
I'm not gonna play.
when a game like Wolfenstein 2 exists, and because I got into those games pretty late,
We all
and I mean I played New Order, I think,
Yeah.
or was
You played New Order. Is New Order the most recent? What's the most recent one?
this
the
Young
sister
Bloods,
one.
Oh, Youngblood.
Yeah.
and then it was New Colossus, and then they did Old Blood, and then I think they did like New Order.
Youngbloods is a
I think
glitch
they're-
fest.
Yeah, no, it's messed up.
I think I played New Order.
But overall, the story and the characters and just the animation and just how brutal you can be. I mean,
It's a great series.
I mean, to spoil a little bit, the main character gets his head cut off. They catch it with the robot. They put it in a bottle. They attach your head onto a German exosuit, basically, and you just become
a god.
basically Superman, and you just beat the shit out of Nazis for the whole
Oh,
game.
Wolfenstein?
Yes, Wolfenstein 2 specifically.
Oh, dude, that's like a straight up callback to Mecha Hitler from the first
It was
Wolfenstein.
phenomenal. I wanted to platinum that game so bad. I farmed 1,000 helmets. 1,000! Which took
Years.
a genuinely really long time to do because you
What do
only
you
get
mean?
them from collecting and from shooting people's heads off. And if you have too much
I-
armor, you can't pick up helmets. So you have to take the damage, get the headshots, and repeat. I won the same level over 100 times. Just kept going and going to get that stuff because I loved the game and I loved the experience. And it felt fluid. I mean, it's made by Bethesda, who makes Doom. So to me...
Well, it's made by id, who's owned by Bethesda.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, yes, but it played like Doom, but in a way that I just enjoyed almost more. So I would say
Well, it came-
Uncharted. I would say Spider-Man, Uncharted 4, Wolfenstein 2,
Those
And then-
even those series as
and then
for you,
Persona
though.
5 was awesome. I love it. Catherine, fucking amazing. I love those games. Atlas. I will probably play the new one.
Play
but yes.
Danganronpa, you fucking coward. You'll like
Do
it.
it, you bitch.
Wait,
I,
game?
I watched the entire
Wait,
playthrough.
wait, no, you.
I know
What?
everything about.
What
That's
game?
that's one of my favorite fucking series of all
It
time.
was so fun.
What
What
game?
What games are we talking
Danganronpa.
about?
Danganronpa
What is
1
that
and
about?
2.
What?
What are they
I
on?
played all of them.
We
I
can't
watched
get
the
into,
anime.
let's not get
No.
into it now, but
If-
you
if-
and I can talk later.
Yeah,
But
no, Zach, you know the fucking bear that was in my room? The fucking little
Oh,
monocle?
yeah, you
kinda
told.
like
Okay,
Red Eye.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're
I
right.
had-
Oh.
Yeah, that's Danganronpa. It's
All
like
right.
Okay, Walker. It
my
is
my
time for
girlfriend
your
got me hooked on it.
3
It's,
games.
dude, it's fun.
it's so fucking
All right,
good.
I'm not gonna
Decade.
talk about my honorable mentions, but I'll list some off. I think some honorable mentions, at least for me, were Infamous.
Oh,
The-
dude.
Second son or
A
No, the first
specific, first or
The,
second.
the first. I know it came out in 2009, but it's still.
Dude,
it's-
two. I love
2009 was such a
dude, the
good
end
year.
was so
It
good.
was a good year. There was
I
that
like the
one.
story for the first one though.
It was
I agree
Infamous.
with you. First one was.
The first EA Battlefront, at least for our group, it was
Yeah,
that was a good one
that
for
was
us.
our first really
That was a
defining
fun game.
friendship.
That
in
was-
one of
I
our
never played it with you
That's
guys.
why it's in my
but
honorable
It would've been
that's
fun,
why
man.
I'm good friends.
It-
Um,
yeah.
Wow.
It was like
That's not what.
the game isn't what
It was a shitty fucking game.
It was a
no,
shooting
but
game.
like
it was
that,
nice.
Overwatch and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just business.
Overwatch was such.
Just Overwatch was good until.
It's still good.
It's still
so
good.
fun.
It's just we got bored of it. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah,
We
I
played
mean-
so much.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got sick of it because I just wasn't that great at it, and you guys started playing competitive, and I was just like, and I could never play with you guys, and I got sad. But I was just like,
Yeah, maybe even Scott.
We can-
Before,
we can-
before, you know,
Now you're dead.
before we go see,
Oh, Scott.
before we go hang out with April.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Next,
Yeah, Walker, keep going, Walker.
yeah,
keep
sorry, Walker, we don't want to interrupt you.
next, I would say the Bioshock as a series,
Yeah.
like
Good
1,
picks,
2,
good
3,
picks.
and 3, and then
Not Infinite?
that's what I'm calling that one 3.
Okay.
And my last honor mention I would say would be World of Warcraft. I know it came out before 2010, but
But
like
update, like,
the updates are
updates
basically
count.
making it a new game. Yeah.
yeah, no, I understand that. Like, Iceborne would be counted as a new game as well.
Like
Yeah,
Battle
like-
for Azeroth was the most pog fucking thing that's come out in a long time for that game.
Okay, so
All right, so now
number
my
3.
number 3, I would have to say GTA 5, especially for this group.
That's how the Dump Brothers
When did
That's
that
how
game come out? 2013,
2013. It came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3.
That game's still getting updated.
It's still getting updates.
Here's the thing about that
Everyone
game.
thought it was going to be dead when Red Dead came out, but ironically, it's out like Red Dead.
Red Dead still
Red-
is more dead than.
More like Red Dead on Arrival, am I right?
Here's the thing. It was such a
I think
like.
it wasn't that.
It was fun.
No, I heard the single player.
I never finished.
Wait,
I never-
was Red Dead also 2009, or was that like
Red Dead Redemption 1?
the first one? When was that?
When was
That
it?
was that was definitely.
I don't
before
remember
2010.
honestly.
I think it might have been 08.
I mean, Red Dead 2 came out like last year.
It was 08. I think it was 08. I think you're right.
Can someone look that up?
I'm getting chills just thinking about all these games that we've played.
Dude, I know,
It's
like...
so nice. Honestly, it
I
feels
fucking-
like a lot of games have gone down, or at least like it's harder to find like those gems nowadays.
Red Dead Redemption
I mean, the
came out
last
in
time I
2010.
ever really felt like
It did.
a big...
It did come out in 2010.
Like I've played a lot of good shit this decade. The last
Bless
time,
Thank you.
like especially this year, like Luigi's Mansion 3 was fucking to me, but like the last time I played a game that really like made me like feel like a childlike sense of wonder was Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
That was Undertale. But like
I get that.
so like a game has to give that to me to really like
It's
stand out.
hard nowadays.
Yeah, like I mean Persona 5 got kind of close.
All right,
Persona
Matt,
5 is super good.
But with like GTA 5 being such like an influential game for at least this group, it was also GTA 5 is not only one of the greatest video games of all time, it's the greatest source of media of all time. It is the highest grossing piece of entertainment in history, more than movies, more
Is
than
it?
TV. Yes, it is. GTA has made more money than any source of entertainment that's ever been put out by anyone.
Think about all the
Star Wars
expansions.
doesn't
Think
beat
about
it
shark
more-
cards and everything.
I thought
it beats
but I thought-
Disney.
I thought Pokemon
I don't
was.
think it
I
does.
thought Pokemon was the highest
GTA 5
grossing.
has made over $6.2 billion.
I think Disney's past that.
No, yeah.
With Marvel and
Well, any
Avengers
single
made
mo-
over
well,
$1 billion.
Maybe
So
not
did-
more than the company, but as anything that
Okay,
Disney
if
has
we're
put
counting
out,
single
individually.
movies versus
it has beat
movie-
it by miles.
single movies versus that. I guess that's fair.
It's one of the
Like,
most-
that would be like saying
that
oh.
can't be true.
It's
Yes,
one of the
it
most
has.
successful video game franchises.
Oh,
of all time.
absolutely.
Okay, no,
It
no,
is,
well, because here's the
absolutely.
thing. It definitely if saying it outclasses like any single one movie is probably right.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. If you had to say like, that game isn't beaten by all of Disney, that's like saying, oh, Rockstar isn't beaten by all of Disney.
Yeah,
so that's not
And
fair.
Disney is all of the company.
Yeah, that's two
Now they own
categories.
Fox
That's two
and
different
Cable.
categories
Yeah, they have The
being
Simpsons,
placed against
so.
each other. That's not how that works. That's not fair.
So here's all that I can find. The most recent thing about the amount of money made by GTA
Only 5 or
is
all of them?
5. Just 5. Just GTA 5. And this was April 9th, 2018. So it's
So-
pretty outdated.
Yeah.
6 billion.
That's pretty good.
And that
That's-
was 2 years
That's
ago.
just
Yeah.
GTA 5. Oh my god, that is 2 years ago. What the fuck? It's 2020.
Almost 2
Also,
years
we're
ago.
recording this on a year's
It's a year and a half
a
ago.
year,
A year and a half.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago, it was at 6 billion.
Yeah.
So,
And there have been updates that have come out since then.
yeah. So it's made a fuckload of money.
It's crazy.
It's been
Yeah.
$6 billion.
The game's
Like,
$60. What the
$80.
actual?
People buy a fuckload
Microtransactions.
of shark cards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's weird how like
jeez.
no one really cares when
I've never
when
played that
Rockstar
game.
is like microtransactions. Everyone's just kind of like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Braden's brother just showed me. As of this past, it was what, June? The June quarter of 2019, it made over 540 million.
Damn.
And
Just
that was
the June quarter?
just the June quarter of this past year.
I mean, it's an influential game.
Holy shit.
Right?
Now, I do have a, like with Rockstar games. I hope that like
If only they can make a better game.
yeah, no, that's
It's-
what
the
that's what I'm
the
saying.
way of
They're
playing
so-
the game is outdated. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
exactly.
I still love it.
Because I booted up
Yeah.
Red Dead 2 and I was playing it. I was like, this feels archaic.
I
Well,
still
'cause,
love
the way it
like
controls.
okay, like the
Aw,
game
shit.
itself and the
The characters, the story.
the characters and story, perfect, top notch,
yeah, no.
10 out of 10. But
It's just like
everything else is like, okay, you have to tap X to run a
I
shit
hate
load.
that shit.
Like that's so archaic. That's like you
Pog.
should, like here's the thing, like that's like that wears out your controller, it fucks up everything. If you just like you know like,
Hold
you
X,
have to
yeah.
mash that shit.
There's
like,
definitely better ways of doing it. I feel very involved when I'm doing it though, so I don't really care. Like it's
I
become,
guess
That's
it's
fair.
something
Like
that
a
keeps
thing.
you
It just-
paying attention.
it just
like,
feels
it's such a
clunky.
big map.
I've been playing it for so
McClunky.
long that like I don't really have a problem with it. I don't really run a whole lot of places if I'm not in a mission going
It's a
from
very-
cover to cover.
It's a very vehicle-heavy game,
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
fair.
Oh yeah, no, like GTA 5, yeah.
And
I mean,
it's
like,
got probably the best flight controls
oh, yeah.
of a lot of games.
No,
I love the drive.
I
Whoa,
love-
whoa, whoa, whoa! You're gonna talk about that game and not mention Arkham Knight with the tank mobile.
Oh, for sure. That
All
drive.
right.
Magnificent,
Oh, it's like
massive.
half the fucking game. Isn't
It was
Walker's
horrible.
time, not ours.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
Walker. I'm sorry, Walker.
So there's GTA as the first one, and then secondly, at least for me, I would have to give it to Skyrim.
Okay, that's fine.
Here's the thing
Wait,
about
hold on,
Skyrim. Skyrim as a game is a very broken mess, but it's one of the greatest examples of a community keeping it alive.
Oh yeah.
For like, Skyrim came out in November 11th, 2011, because it came out on 11/11/11, and since that date, it has not dropped in popularity since that date.
No, yeah, it's
Almost 9 years ago, because
they
it
won't
is
let it
amazing.
die.
Exactly, it's
Let
been
it die.
re-released on so many different consoles, so many times, so many editions.
Play
It
it
is
on
still
your goddamn Amazon Echo.
still an amazing game, and I still love it to this day.
So is that your 3? That's like
No.
4, isn't it?
No,
He only did 2. He did honorable mentions.
Oh, those
I
were
did
honorable
I
mentions.
did honorable
Okay.
mentions.
The only ones he said so far is GTA and Skyrim.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last one, at least this is one's personally for me, would probably be Life is Strange.
Okay.
Did
I was
anyone
gonna
even
be Star
hear about
Trek
that game
Online.
even coming out?
Yeah, 2.
The first one.
I watched Game Theory play it.
Yeah, I watched the
I-
first one of it.
That one, because I played that game before I met any of you, because it came out the year I was a freshman and I didn't talk to any of you. That game it came out in 2015. That's when I was a freshman and I didn't
Yeah.
talk to any of you. But that was, during that time when that game came out, there was a lot of shit going down in my life, and that I can trace a lot of that back to that game. Truthfully, I can't. Fuck you both.
Let Walker talk, guys.
Says the one who also does not let me talk.
We weren't
What the
saying
fuck
anything.
We weren't saying
Okay,
shit.
you know what, Walker? I was standing up for you, but now I can go fucking dig a hole and die in it, so...
I plan to do that already.
Oh, wait, no, Walker, you okay, man? You want to talk, or you're good?
No,
Okay,
no,
I just want to
no.
make sure. Just wanna make sure you're doing alright.
But with that game, I still can't get past the main menu without crying because I remember all the shit that happened during that time in my life.
I mean, that's
I
sweet.
literally
That's-
cannot play that game again.
Damn, what the fuck?
It's the one game I cannot play again.
Ah,
No. Life is Strange.
Let's play it
sorry,
on
I
camera. Coming to you next
Walker
week.
cries.
I
and makes
want
yourself.
Just Walker's tears.
We'll sell
like
them.
I want to
You guys
platinum
wanna buy
that
them?
game
Sell Walker's
so
tears in a bottle.
Container.
like I want to platinum that game so badly, but I cannot get past the opening of that
Yeah,
game.
I mean, that was
Just mute the game.
No, just looking at the game. Anything like
Really?
any news about the game makes me like. Is it like tear up? I literally cannot focus with
Is
anything
there,
about that
is
game.
there a sequel to that game?
There's
Yeah.
Life is Strange 2, and then which was technically
The
a
Adventures
prequel.
of Boy Wonder or whatever.
There's that one.
Yeah.
There's there's multiple like other things. There's
My friend.
the original game, and then there's a prequel which was Life is Strange Before the Storm. They can't make a Life is Strange 2 with the same characters from the original game because there's a choice at the end that would negate the purpose of you making that choice if they made a second one with the same characters.
Right, yeah.
What if they just made the game and then at the very beginning of the game say, who did you pick?
Oh, yeah, no. Why don't they just do it like Mass Effect?
Everyone's dead.
No, it's at the end of the game. It's someone lived or someone died.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
yeah.
So at the beginning of the new game, you say, who did you pick to live?
Well,
at the
no,
end
you
of
don't
that
even have. You don't even have to do that because like the Mass Effect trilogy, don't they remember like?
That's
every,
what I was gonna.
Yeah.
Honestly, I forgot
why don't
about
more
Mass Effect.
Why don't more games do
Okay,
that?
okay, but Andromeda, I mean, killed it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, Mass Effect was
One
really
through
good.
3? Oh my god.
I personally 3 was my favorite.
never-
Three
I
is the
played
best one.
I
Three's the
haven't
best.
touched
one.
Everyone says 2 is the best
Neither
one.
have
I
I.
love the 3rd the most.
Are they really that good? I have not touched.
I
have
love-
not touched.
I've heard
I
they're.
have not
I've heard they're
touched Mass
phenomenal.
Effect.
I've
They're
never
very
played.
good.
The only thing I know about
Shepard.
the Mass Effect games is you can have sex with aliens.
Yes.
I do know about
That is true.
Garrus Vakarian, and this is my rectum. Oh shit.
I've already had sex with aliens in other games.
In
No,
games,
no,
you
those-
say?
Those
Pop
games,
up babies.
No,
Gen-
not honey pop.
because like the fun
It's
thing
a
was
game
it
and they're
didn't
aliens.
Zach, how
feel.
many hours do you have in Honey Pop? Is that
50, 70?
Too many.
Oh my gosh.
Many.
But I don't know.
It
Mass
takes a
Effect.
while to figure out those puzzles, dude.
Yeah, I know. They're real mind bending.
Oh
Actually, they're kind of
jeez.
hard.
No, I know. I played
It's
it.
like
It's hard.
really, it's
Yeah.
like really,
It's
really,
kind
really
of
hard.
hard,
Candy
he
Crush.
says.
As he
To get
unzips.
your dick up. Just kidding, it's not.
All right, Walker.
They're
Is
going
anything
to
else
jail.
you want to say
No,
about
I'm not.
Life is
They're all
Strange?
overage.
I don't know about the fairy, dude.
Not a
She's
whole
like
lot. I
300.
mean, I've already said what I want to say for most about that game. It's one of my most influential games of all time. I've actually based a lot of what I do in my life around that game.
It's like me with Catherine.
Listen,
I
I like to have an
rock
affair
climbing.
with 3 women.
Let's
Fucking 3 women at the same
okay.
time. while
Can
going
I?
to
Can I?
church.
I want to make one point before we move on. I love Cuphead. It's
Cuphead
not.
is so
It's not
good.
gonna get said, and Brandon sucks at it.
Dude,
But I
I'm
love.
so close to beating Cuphead. I've just been like
It's
going.
so good,
That
and when
is
you
one
think about what the effort that they put into the
It's getting a
game,
Netflix show, and if they fuck it up,
They
it's
hand-
oh my
They
gosh.
hand drew that shit.
I love Cuphead.
I love Cuphead as an idea, and I love the music. I've listened.
Of course.
I've listened to a lot of the
Oh,
songs.
it's beautiful, yeah.
It's a beautiful game.
It's
Oh, yeah.
so. Oh my
but
gosh.
I'm just not good at
No,
it.
yeah.
I
it's-
know.
It's
And
a hard fucking game.
If I practice more, obviously, we've played it. Well, we've played it like maybe 3 times.
We played it a few
and every
times.
time I'm either like joking around
Or drunk.
or drunk.
We can try again. I
It's
still
too late
have.
now.
Wait, no, it's not.
No,
I have
dude.
my Switch.
Okay, no. We all.
No, I'm
we,
saying I'm drunk.
we piece it together and we buy a Tesla and then we play it in the
Yes.
Tesla.
Yes, there we go.
Yes. The Dump Brothers.
Thoughts?
No,
Once we sell our- once
we
we
buy
sell our
the
dude-
Tesla truck.
Oh,
No,
so
no,
we,
no,
We
no, no.
fit everyone in it.
2020, the Roadster's supposed to come out.
Ooh.
Why don't we just buy a dump truck?
Only
and put a bu-
$200,000.
no, because I can't play Cuphead
Tesla
in
needs to make it.
my dump
okay,
truck.
Elon Musk, if you're fucking listening,
Make a dump truck.
Make a dump truck.
We'd buy it
Elon Monk truck.
We know you listen to us, Elon. You
We
listen
know
to
you're one
everything.
of our 30 subscribers.
as long as I get to play Cuphead in my car. I don't care.
I can just
Wait,
just buy it on
Great
Switch.
game. I just wanted to bring it up because
Just buy it on Switch
It's
and tape it to
fantastic.
your dash.
it's so. Oh, just put
Alright,
it on
Zach.
PlayStation, you cowards.
Oh yeah, it's on Xbox, it's on PC, and it's on
Zach's
Switch.
turn.
and
Shit.
in a Tesla.
The Tesla. Got Tesla. We're just fucking-
I know.
Okay.
Okay, Zach.
So I definitely say my third out of the 3. Okay, let me do some honorable mentions, honestly.
Yeah.
So many.
I would say, honestly, I had a lot of fun with Destiny 1. As much as it was like a bullet sponge hell type game
God
with the
damn,
bosses,
it was fucking.
I had a lot of fun grinding. I don't know why. I have
grinding.
I have fun grinding video games.
Braden.
Because like, at the end of the day, video games are something to waste time with and have fun.
Whoa.
And
whoa.
that game let me
Wasted
have fun
my
and waste
time.
Another honorable mention would be Monster Hunter, for the same reasons. It was a grind fest to get armor, but at the same time, all the enemies were new and different and fun. Monster Hunter World, by the way.
Besides the fat one.
The fat one is gone.
Shout outs to the fat one.
We need to play that event because there's big fat ones.
No, there's just a really.
Fat gum?
There's a fat one bigger than
Why did my hero
There-
games suck?
There's
What?
a
I
fat
don't know.
one
Because
big-
it's just a fucking
There's a
arena
fat
fight.
one
Jump
is
Force
bigger-
should have won fighting game of the year.
The fat one is
Prove
bigger
me
than
wrong.
Rathalos. Bigger than Rathalos.
I know, man.
Rathalos was massive.
Yeah,
I know.
and fat one is not that massive, but
But
if
the
fat
event
one
fat one is-
was Rathalos,
Yeah, no, and then Rathalos is smaller than fat one.
I like that. That's nice.
We fuck up Rathalos. Okay, so
Fat one.
third would definitely be Bloodborne. It's the first game that I actually platinumed.
The beginning of the end.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably the only game I'm gonna platinum. The combat's fun. Has so much replayability because you can make any different class you want, any build. The game is just as hard no matter how far you are into it. Brandon, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You gonna fall asleep?
You gonna fall
Nope.
asleep?
I'm good.
Almost smack your
What time
ass?
is it?
He's just waiting for.
It's like almost 1 o'clock.
Oh
I'm
my
just
fucking
listening.
god!
Yeah, no, we've been
What?
podcasting for almost an hour and a half,
Holy shit! Okay,
which is a shame because I want to talk about Star Wars also. But
Nope,
No,
not
we're
this
probably
one.
gonna
Eric.
take-
We
We're
can have
probably
a
gonna-
2-hour pod.
My.
2.5 hour.
yeah, I mean,
okay, so
I mean, only us are gonna be listening to it. So like, we've been-
Bloodborne, first game I platinumed, a lot of memories behind it. A lot of it's the game that introduced me to. It's the game that introduced me to Souls. Fucking Christ.
None of
The
this
game that
makes
introduced
sense.
me to Soulsborne and Sekiro, and now honestly that might be one of my favorite series of all time. Is like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all those games.
What, Sekiro?
Yeah, like Sekiro.
I don't know
honestly,
about you, but I'm
is-
pretty insecure.
Get it?
What happened?
Brandon, wake up.
It's
Okay,
like
so.
So we'll get him a Red Bull.
Honestly,
Whoa.
favorite game
Whoa,
is
not
because
Red Bull.
I put so much time into
Garbage.
platinuming it. I had to go through all these Chalice dungeons, which is endless shit. as every platinum is, you have to put endless time into something for no fucking reason that you don't want to do. Yeah, as Joseph, who has the most platinums out of all of us, is fucking dancing.
I think I have close to 60.
You
I'm
need
getting
help.
I'm getting there.
Can you
You
take
need
those
help,
platinums to
right?
your grave?
Thinking
I
about
probably
it. I sure hope so.
Bury me with my
my
PlayStation.
my second game of the decade is probably the Smash series, because I did not know about it until my second semester freshman year of high school.
I can't believe that.
I just
That
didn't
is
know it fucking
surprising.
existed. I played a few guys for the first time on that monitor or the fucking
In our choir
in
room.
the choir. We played in the choir.
On the
Yeah.
projector.
Was it Smash
Before
Project
64,
64?
It was
It was
Smash
it was
4.
4.
And we also
Because
played
we did the what are they called? We did the teams.
The tourneys.
Oh, we did
the
the
tourneys.
crew battle.
The crew battle, yeah. We
Smash
did.
4 didn't
And
have
that
tournament mode.
that was not the first thing we did.
No, we
It
just,
wasn't?
we just did like free
No, we
rolls.
started with just
Oh well,
free
yeah.
rolls.
I mean, that's
And then
probably
once
true.
we got into it enough, we did crew battle.
Yeah.
And then
That
I
was
got
some
Bowser
good-
Jr. and wiped that entire fucking team.
I remember
Did
that.
you play Bowser Jr.? What the fuck?
I still kind of play Bowser Jr. in this
Yeah,
game. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Can we play Smash after this?
sure.
I'm sorry.
I'd love to.
But drunk
Spike
Smash
is a
fun.
god. at
No,
that.
no, water. We're drinking water.
Yeah, drinking
Holy
a lot
water.
of cold ice water.
Not
Hey,
Christmas
I was
water.
that passionate.
We're
No.
drinking holy
Yeah,
water.
But
Yeah.
I went
Water
from
to
being
wine,
a person
water
who
to wine,
played.
motherfucker.
I went from being a person. I went from being a person who played like solely FPSs, like played shit like COD and Halo in its entirety, to like as soon as I touched Smash, I was like, holy shit, things like this and fighting games were so much fun. Joseph introduced me to Street Fighter and fighters, and honestly, that's become a part of me now.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Fighters should be an honorable mention
What, Dragon Ball
for me
Fighters?
and
It
Joseph,
is.
honestly.
It's
because
art.
I think you gotta specify it's Dragon Ball because if you're
Dragon
saying
Ball
Dragon
Fight
Ball.
just sounds like you're saying
Dragon-
fighting games.
Yeah, no, Dragon Ball Fighter specifically
Yeah,
has
me-
been a big part.
Me and Joseph's friendship has been almost revolved around fighting games. Because out of all of you guys don't really play fighting games.
I don't really.
compared
I
to-
play
I
Smash,
don't
but-
really.
Yeah, you
like
play
fighting
Smash
games.
and some Street Fighter 'cause you play Akuma.
I hate.
I play
bitch.
Mexican Akuma.
Yeah, I
in
know
Street
you
Fighter
do, Brandon.
3.
You like
Yeah.
Injustice for the iPhone.
It was a good one.
But like,
I played it too.
I
like,
completely forgot about Injustice.
but like
So did the
from
world.
the time that me and Joseph started hanging out, and then he was like, "Hey, Street Fighter Arcade Edition's coming out." I'm like, "What the fuck is that bullshit?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll buy it because I
Who was
want to be
Ryu?
friends with everyone."
Ryu.
And then he played Ryu and I played Ken, and I wanted to
Oh,
kill
yeah, that's
myself
right, I
'cause
did
Ken's
play
a
Ryu at the
terrible
beginning.
character.
Ryu's worse.
Now Akuma.
True. Akuma's okay.
He got nerfed a little bit, but
Raccoon,
he's still
thanks you.
he's
But
still
yeah,
really
Street
good.
Fighter 3?
Yeah,
Third
fighter,
Strike?
Okay, like honestly, fighting games is an honorable mention
As a
in
whole,
general,
yeah.
because that's like what built part of my life around at this point. Because I go to tournaments now and shit like that. I went from not knowing what it was until 2015. But okay, yeah, Smash is my second, just because.
For
It's been-
Ultimate. Ooh.
Just the series.
Yeah. Okay. No,
Because
I mean
play,
Ultimate.
I play Melee 4 and Ultimate.
You
now.
don't pick up
60
Brawl?
64
Fuck,
was
what the
fun.
fuck?
I played a ton of Brawl.
I've
Brawl
never-
gets so much
okay.
shit.
When I was
but
a
it-
kid, I was like, damn.
As a
dude,
game,
Brawl's
Brawl is
awesome.
solid.
Here's the thing, I haven't touched Brawl.
You play Project
Brawl
Adam.
was fun
Yeah.
before you realized that it wasn't a game.
No, as
Before
a
you realize
as a
that that's the
game,
only character you
wait.
need.
as a game, Brawl is fun. As a fighting game, it is not fun.
No, it was
Okay,
not.
so number one has to be Halo Reach.
Good choice.
It was the game that when I was homeschooled, every time I got like a 15-minute break from my mom, I'll play the fuck out of the multiplayer, turn into a 20-minute break. She'd be like, "Oh, Zach, get off the game." And I'd be like, "Mom, I'm killing everyone. It's fine." Like, I would always partake in, like, the big team battles, like a 10v10 fuck fest with vehicles and shit. It was a fun-ass game. You could make your own maps.
The parkour
Halo
was
Reach.
massive.
Okay, honestly, that game was hella fun. Like, because you could make
Oh, yeah.
any game mode, because it had
Oh, the
draft lists.
Forge.
Yeah, Forge World
Dude,
was
yeah.
amazing.
Me
That-
and my
I just
older
fucked
brother
around in
just
Forge
fucked
World.
around
Yeah.
with Forge Worlds
Yeah.
for
He's
like
still over here, isn't
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parker, you remember our Forge Worlds?
Parker, say hi.
Parker!
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Yeah, I put Halo Reach as one of my top 3 games of the decade. Just because, like...
And it's back.
Back
okay,
on
here's the
PC,
thing.
yeah.
My first game... Okay, let me preface how important this game is to me. the cold water, quote unquote, that I have brought for everyone to drink
Game of the
is
day.
inside of the bottom part of the Halo Reach Legendary Edition case that I got for my birthday.
yeah, 'cause it hides
back
the
in
water.
2010 or 2011 actually. Like it just was. It was a game that I honestly spent the most time in ever. Oh fuck! Honorable mention is gonna be Blade Symphony 2. There's a game that I was top 200 in the world. It was a sword fighting game.
That was me in Injustice 1 with Batman.
Oh god.
I was a child prodigy.
No, because seriously, like there was an online ranking system where they told you what actual rank you were in the world. I was master rank 211 at my peak. I played a character that was only based around heavy attacks. Wow, it's almost like that built my character archetype for all fighting games. That was the first fighting game I played.
And now
Sorry guys, I'm kind of a little bit busted.
And now you're playing Mario Tennis Aces, the best
the
fighting
fuck
game.
up.
The best fighting game.
Spite? Okay, no. Here's it. Hey,
Actually, game of the decade, Mario Tennis Aces.
Hey guys. Spike is a monster at the net.
Wait, okay, yeah, just context. We've been playing Mario Tennis Aces because no one else does and someone has to. And
It's actually fun with a
super
group.
fun, yeah. Like, it's just a fun,
Okay, yeah.
like, once you learn it with people, it's...
Halo as a whole defined my childhood.
Paleo.
And although like it's the reason why I didn't have a PS4 until I met these assholes, honestly. Because I was an Xbox person until I met
Thank
these
you,
guys.
and you're welcome.
Halo Infinite's coming out in 2020. I'm probably gonna buy an Xbox Series X
Fridge.
just for the purpose of that one game.
Fridge will-
I will buy the fridge. I will
Nice.
buy the
Well,
black
I mean,
fridge.
it's just gonna come to PC, so...
I don't know because Halo 5 isn't coming to PC.
Oh, it isn't? Really?
Okay, so
sucks.
Yeah,
no,
fuck
Halo
Halo
5 was
5.
fucking awful.
They wanted to disown it.
Okay, Halo 1 through 4, including Reach, are really good games.
I mean, people
The
don't even like
campaigns-
4, but I thought 4 was fun.
4 was
Yeah.
okay. They introduced things that... Okay, the reason why people didn't like 4 is because 343 was a little bit shit. 343 made the... Okay,
Is the
They
story
made-
bad? Is that...
in 4 is also going to be an honorable mention because I spent a lot of time in the multiplayer of that game. There's a lot of shit in the game that is different from most Halo games, like loadouts. You didn't have loadouts in Halo 3. You all started out with an assault rifle and a pistol, and then you found weapons around the map. It was like Quake, almost. Except a lot...
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
Halo 4 they tried to make it like Call of Duty, right?
What?
Halo 4 they tried to make it like Call of Duty, right?
Halo
Like,
4, they added a lot of different things like jetpacks and holograms. Although Halo Reach did that to an extent, but it's like they gave everyone the same weapons.
So it was Battlefront.
Okay, it was Battlefront before Battlefront happened.
well,
Battlefront
but
1,
after... Before
PS1.
Battlefront, but after Battlefront.
Battlefront 1 happened
Battlefront.
before Halo Reach or Halo 4.
They better make a Battlefront 3.
I'm watching like people do a super hard playthrough of Halo Reach right now.
Like the Legendary, All Souls On.
It's is that the one where like
It's called Lasso.
Yes, I'm watching a lasso run.
Oh, Lasso.
Achievement Hunter's doing a
It's
lasso
called
run.
Legendary, All Skulls On. That shit is fucking awful.
They
you
have 3 parts out of it right now. The first part's about 2 hours. Second part's about 2 hours. The third part's about 3 hours.
You can tell.
Is it each one a
and
mission?
each one's a mission. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. One of the skulls in Halo Reach or all the Halos is if one of your teammates, if one of the co-op players dies, you go to the last checkpoint, even if the other guy doesn't die. If the main person dies, you restart the fucking mission.
That sounds awful.
And it's in the hardest difficulty. In a shooter with multiple... Okay,
Also,
let's fucking do it.
also, there is no
Easy.
UI. You can't see your gun.
Every
and
gun you
all
pick up
guns
has
have
half the ammo.
What are you talking about, dude? We could nail that shit.
Halo,
Easy.
I believe it.
okay, real talk.
I'll
Halo,
buy an Xbox just for that.
Halo, I
You're
already
welcome.
have an Xbox One X
Thank you,
because my
and
mom
you're
got it
welcome.
for me. It's fine.
Wait, what's it?
I have Master Chief Collection. I have all the games.
Wait, what happened to your Xbox?
So the original Xbox One
He
got
came on it too much.
Ethan gave it away, not sold it, didn't make any money, and didn't give any to me.
Who did you give it to?
Sold it to gave it away to someone in Maryland that was his friend. One
Did
day,
he get pussy?
okay, after I
Yeah,
got
was
the
it-
PS4, maybe like 2 weeks after I
Did he
walk
get
in,
feet pics?
dude, I don't fucking know.
Didn't you
How
also give a console away to someone?
Yeah, your Wii U to Walker.
Yeah, your Wii U
No,
to
Walker gave the Wii U to me.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes,
So- and that is the reason why I play
Walker's a
Smash.
bitch.
Honestly, Walker, thank you for that. Like, that was one of the most influential things that have ever happened.
You might
I mean, it was stupid, but like,
You might have
The
I
Switch
did
came
get
out
Lego
recently.
Marvel for
Yeah.
it.
that is true. Hey, and Wind Waker.
I did get Wind Waker.
Yes, I got you Wind Waker.
Well, Lego Marvel was inside the Wii U when I got
Oh,
it.
wait, the first or the second?
I think the first.
Yes.
Is it good?
Oh, dude, I love the
Dude,
first
dude,
Lego
I can't wait
Marvel.
for the new Lego Star Wars game. I hope they don't
I'm
fuck
sorry.
it up.
I'm
Right?
Complete
That's
I'm
my
buying
sec-
that, and I am.
Dude.
It has voices, and I'm scared.
I am 21.
I know. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like the grunts and stuff, and then they showed they showed a trailer with Lando talking, and I was like, no,
Like,
no,
maybe
dude.
you can
if
switch
it's
it off.
all movie quotes, if it's straight from the movies, it's fine. Like, I'll play. the
Yeah,
whole
I'm
thing.
gonna play
No,
with
I
Star
want
Wars.
grunts. I want grunts.
I'm sorry for taking so long. In my
No, you're okay. We're all
No, it's
taking
good.
fucking long.
Because
Yeah.
like Halo. Okay,
Are you
here's
done
the
now?
thing.
Is that-
I played Halo. I started Halo at 5 years old,
That's that
and
we're
I'm
trading
still
hell.
playing it as an 18-year-old boy.
And here at
Oh,
age
God, you're
7,
18.
still grunt.
You're only
So is
18.
Braden.
You're drinking.
Yeah, but I'm turning 22 this year, and that's just kind of fucky to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Braden's younger than me too.
By a
8
couple
days.
days.
By 8 days.
Yeah.
Don't say a couple.
I mean, Walker and I have
It's
the
a
same
couple.
birthday, but he's younger than me by
This
3
have the
years.
same birthday?
November 8th is both our
Yeah.
birthdays.
Yeah,
Are you that
convenient, by the way.
No, I didn't know his birthday.
How long have you known this group?
I don't know him that much because he's never around. He's like my fucking dad.
Wow.
Guys,
You're a disappointment to me.
Okay, so Zach, so Zach, are you good? Are you good with your 3? Anything?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
anything else
guys.
you want
I'm
to
good
shout
with
out?
3.
Anything?
No.
Any other game?
No, he
Okay.
shot. Okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I
Brandon.
took way too long.
No,
Alright.
dude, dab on him.
I'd say.
Alright.
Shout outs, I'll go through really quick. I'd say the Infamous series I played, because remember when PlayStation got hacked all the way back in like 09?
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
I used to get hacked all the time.
And
Yeah.
they gave out a free game, and I picked Infamous. I just happened to.
What were the other ones?
It was like Infamous. I don't remember because I picked it.
Are you doing honorable mentions?
Yeah, this is honorable mention. So,
Infamous.
because I played 1, and I played 1 for years. Like I would replay 1, and then Pat gave me a copy of 2 to play, and then I played some of.
We played some Second Son,
Zach, hold up on
So
the
I-
line.
which
I
I mean, it was cool, and I would love for them to bring something back in the
I'm
at
glad that
PS5.
you realize it's not a god tier game.
I mean,
I never said it was a
no,
god
back,
tier.
back when you were playing it.
What
though,
game?
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, when you
Second
get
Son,
if you
I
get
never
back
touched
into it and
Infamous.
you play, it's like, wow,
I'm
dude,
such a
Infamous is
fan.
awesome.
You-
Smoke is cool.
Yeah.
I love the arcade
Snoke?
stuff. Hmm?
Snoke?
Easy, Matt.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so Infamous was definitely very influential because when I had my 3, I'd say another honorable mention would be the Battlefront series. The Battlefront series would be another, like, just sheer amount of shit we played together.
Oh no, we played so much, 1 and 2,
I still play 2, and I
and
still.
I want to play 2, but
well, you got fucked.
walk-
am annoyed.
No, just I know both are kind of shit in their own right.
Yeah,
I wanna
Like
go back to the
they
first
have, both of them have bad things about them for sure.
Like, yes, the original
But,
Battlefront games are better. So
I
we don't get crucified.
the second
Oh, yeah.
one is bad. I still have a shit ton of fun regardless because
yeah.
Star Wars is like if you have your one thing, I feel like that's my thing.
Like,
Yeah.
all of us are at the point with Star Wars where, at least, maybe it's not all of us, maybe it's just me, where I'm just like, this is a fucking stupid-ass series, but I just love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I've
no,
definitely
it's
come
gotten to that
When
point.
Disney took it over, it was definitely got to the point where like, this series has gone on way too long, and they're definitely milking it. But
like-
we're all whores for it, so
Yeah.
like we're gonna
It's
milk
like-
it. We're gonna
It's
milk
like-
it up anyway.
Even like the stupid, like, dumb shit. Like, I fucking love the prequels. I love the sequels. Of course, I love the original trilogy. They're,
Oh, yeah.
Well-
those are good movies. The rest
I
of them
mean,
are okay.
It might not be an unpopular opinion now, but I am a Clone Wars shill.
Oh yeah, everyone.
But I love the era more than the Rebellion
me too.
area.
Oh my god.
It's interesting.
It's cooler.
I love all
I'm so fucking tired of the Rebellion era. It's boring. It's like the same 3 goddamn planets. It's like, oh guys, we gotta go after fucking stormtroopers.
Well, okay, no.
And
Here's
it's
the
like-
thing: underdog stories are so like popular nowadays and so commonly overdone that like
Yeah.
the Rebellion series is so like, oh, the rebels are gonna win. No shit.
Here's the thing, though. I played Force Unleashed is an honorable mention just because I played that into the 2010s. But so they've had so many different stories on how the Rebel Alliance was created. I after season 1 of Rebels, I love Rebels, and I like how they create because that makes sense how they created the rebellion. But I also love Force Unleashed, and I love in the comics, and they've
I
and the
played
books.
So much Force Unleashed twice.
And right, so they've made it so many times now where I don't know. Well, obviously I know what's canon, but I love all of it.
Yeah.
And I wish that some stuff would carry over. But regardless, okay, so.
Yeah, like Legends is.
Oh, dude, we know the Thrawn trilogy.
Yeah.
The way they handled Thrawn in Rebels was.
What do you think? I think it was.
He was a good character, but the way they went, like, he didn't do too terribly much.
The only reason they fucking beat him was because Ezra was like, "Bam, space whale, bye," and that's how the series.
Honestly,
yeah.
I didn't mind the ending though. Like,
Was he like a stepping stone for her to get a new power, or was he
Ezra's
like?
a guy, but
Okay, so Ezra's a pussy.
Wow, you really.
no,
assumed
Ezra's
they were
as he
canon.
progresses because
I've never watched Rebels.
Because
It's
at the end of
2020,
season or like episode like before the last 3 episodes happen or 4 episodes happen, his master Kanan, who was alive during the Purge, dies, sacrificing himself to save everyone.
good
And
fucking scene too.
dude,
He, like,
probably
he,
one
like,
of my
sees
favorites.
He gets blinded like halfway through the series, and he sees for like the last time. And his
He
vision
literally,
comes
because he loves Hera, the green Twi'lek pilot.
back. Who was awesome.
Gotcha.
He's like,
Hera's amazing,
Yeah.
and literally, the whole episode is about a prison break for her, and he's holding back the governor of Lothal shoots they're trying to escape, and she shoots the fuel depot that they're on. They're standing on top of, and Ezra and Sabine are coming to pick them up, and she shoots it, and Kanan is holding back
The
this
explosion?
entire
The entire,
I'd say at least two dozen stories high fuel depot. He's
Yeah.
holding back this entire explosion with the Force, and he force pushes back everyone into the ship, and then he's holding it back still, and he looks back, and his eyes go from a gray blue to his full blue, and he sees Hera and Ezra and all that for the last time, and then he force pushes the ship away, and
then lets it go.
he's
no,
disintegrated.
no, instead of holding it back, he turns around and then force pushes
Yeah, he
it
stops
up.
holding the flame back and he pushes them back.
So he
to
can
save
use his full
them.
power to make sure they're
Literally,
safe.
yeah,
Oh,
he
that's so fucking
It's
cool.
such a good scene. Anyway, we
I'll
love.
show you
Sorry,
after-
yeah.
Star Wars is later. I love Star Wars. I could talk for literal
I'll show you the scene
days.
It's like got
after
hidden
the
the
podcast.
Endor hat. and our
We'll do
gift
it later.
exchange.
Yeah, but
I'm not
so
gonna lie, I got a little fucking tear.
I fucking cried.
Just thinking about that.
so definitely Battlefront. Because I played all of the Uncharted games. Okay, let me go through. There's the. COD is an honorable mention because I played a shit ton of them.
Black Ops 2 come out this second? It did, didn't it?
Specifically the Modern Warfare series. I'm a shill for the Modern Warfare
I'm a
series.
Black Ops boy.
I'm not a Black Ops boy.
What the fuck?
I didn't play Black Ops 1 until like the last couple of years.
Really? Oh, see, I mean,
Dude, the original Black Ops? Oh my god.
Black Ops and Black Ops 2
Oh.
Modern
Oh
Warfare
my God.
2 and 3 for me were
2
my
was so good. I
So's
didn't
3.
I didn't enjoy
People-
3
that's-
as much.
good.
But because I played so
No,
much 2,
3
I
wasn't
love
great.
Well,
3
yeah,
so much.
I get that. I didn't move into 3.
Okay,
Modern
so-
Warfare's pretty good.
Yes, agreed.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Absolutely.
that's why I included in that, even though
Agreed,
it's kind
agreed.
of a retread. Okay, so if
Fucker,
we
your fucking feet away from the mic. It's not.
we're not
It's
doing foot.
It's not touching the mic.
We're
It's
good,
not-
we're
You're
good.
probably blocking sound waves.
Okay, so if I actually gave my top 3, I'd say God of War 4.
Good.
Absolutely.
It's just
You know how much I fucking love that.
I know you did. I know.
I've
you did.
replayed it 2.5 times. I'm halfway through. I deleted it just to make room for other shit, but I will definitely come back to it because God of War that summer of 2016
Oh yeah.
was it's all I played for.
Literally, you,
I still
Walker, and
haven't
I
played
would
that
sit
game.
down in your room
And
we
Brayden.
all
Nordic
played.
player
Oh
of
yeah,
all
and
of us
Brayden,
not
but like
played the
in
game
your
then.
room, we all 3 played at the same time.
No,
That was a good game.
and not just because like I love the mythology part of it, but just like the human interactions and shit. Like just I'd known of the God of War series, but I didn't.
It was so different when they made
It's
the
so
new
different,
one.
but I've gone back and I know the story of the whole
Well,
series
yeah,
now.
no, like,
It's
did
so fast.
Did anybody buy the disc version of that?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, can I play it sometime?
I have the
Because,
no. You need to.
because I'm literally Norwegian. I need to play that game.
I mean, yeah, like just.
I know about the
just-
actual mythology,
I'm
so I would
going back to school
understand
like
it.
2 days, so just like when you get back to school, just drive down some
Okay.
weekend. You can just pick
Yeah,
it up.
no,
hang
it's-
out for a
it's-
week.
I need to go talk to Mass.
I know
anyway,
it's
so-
so recent.
Fuck.
Like I feel like I'm in my list that I've made in my head. I feel like it's all gonna be recent shit, and I feel bad. But
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
hard
hard.
it's
very
really hard.
Like it's really hard to like.
But I feel like we've all grown as people within the last like 4
I
years
agree,
more than
because
anything.
like there's games from like 2011 where I was in, like, of course I'm in a completely different place then because I was a fucking child and I was.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
It's
Like-
okay. You're
like-
still a child.
So-
I
Just
mean,
in
yeah,
an-
of course,
Like
like-
what? 20, 19? How old are you? 19?
Yeah, I'm not too.
Okay, you're a 19-year-old's body.
So like these aren't in any particular order because I don't think I can rank them above anything else. Like another honorable mention would be Lego Star Wars, but we're not gonna get into that.
Fantastic. Or just
We're not gonna get into it
That's
right
not,
now.
That's not even in this decade.
Games that have affected me, I guess. Well, I played a lot of the Clone Wars one, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
three did.
That's just 'cause I love the
I've
show.
told you guys the story about the Clone Wars one with me, right? How like I got it and I was loving it, and then my mom was like, "Go to bed." And I was like, "No, I gotta finish this level." And the level was so fucking long that she was like getting pissed at me. But like she wasn't getting like so pissed at me that I was like getting yelled at. I just knew that I was gonna get yelled at for staying up so long.
yeah.
So I just
I think
kept,
you did tell us.
yeah.
that,
So I just kept watching out and being like, "I'm sorry." And I just like I play a little more and I walk out and be like, "I'm sorry," and it scarred me so bad that I never played the game again.
Oh my god.
I still have it.
No, I-
It was fun. Not as good as the others, but it
It's
was
one of
still
the first
fun.
like 2 seasons.
Agreed, but it was season 1. There were some bits of season 2, I
I
think.
think it's season 1 through 3. So.
No, there's not 3.
No?
No.
Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah, I think it came out in 10 and the show started in 08.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Okay.
Regardless, yeah, Lego Star Wars.
So God of War 4 would definitely be one of them. I want to say, I know no one's really mentioned this, even in their honorable mentions, but Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I would.
Overwatch-
I've put too much time into Overwatch.
We all have it.
During,
That's,
during
It's a-
Joseph's top
well,
3,
most
I
of
said
us.
something about it.
that first like month or two of Overwatch was fucking mad.
It was
And then
fantastic.
they started adding characters, and then by the time the hamster got there, I started to be like, okay.
the hamster, I think after that, it changed into a different game.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, no.
But-
it was shield
but-
meta. It was CC. Everybody.
Right,
knows
but-
At that point, the meta was so defining is that if you weren't playing,
certain characters,
The-
you
the
don't
exact-
get to win.
Well, certain
Exactly.
characters with other certain characters.
Yeah,
if you didn't play 6 characters that were
Cohesive.
precise and exact,
Yeah,
you
cohesive.
did not
you
get
didn't
the
play
win.
3 tank, 3 support.
So
you
if you
lost.
liked a certain character that wasn't in the meta, you
Right.
literally lost.
So I think, but as
Or
far as
wrong.
not only our friendship as a group in total, because either, depending on when people joined, even then, we all still played Overwatch together.
all played it.
We all played.
I think that was, I'm mostly a PS4 guy. Like, that's what I've
Yeah.
played.
Yeah,
Um,
gamers.
I've definitely, because you guys played more Nintendo shit, and I know,
Yeah. I'm the biggest Nintendo guy here. Like,
I had a Game Boy, so I played a lot of those games,
Yeah.
but so definitely, I think
played the Shrek
Overwatch
fighting
makes
game.
my list, just based on how much I've loved playing with everyone.
As
Oh,
3 or as 2?
Yeah, I said
Or
no,
his honorable
no
mentions.
particular order.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah,
God of
yeah,
War
yeah.
and Overwatch have definitely
Okay,
been
that's
the best,
fair,
and
that's fair.
Battlefront has made my honorable mention.
Battlefront 2 did.
The whole
Well, Battlefront
series.
1 and 2.
Okay.
It was just so
Yeah.
instrumental.
Yeah, that was about to say.
100%. At this point, it's hard for me to decide between. I love The Last of Us so fucking much, and I've played through that game twice now and watched a full playthrough before I played the game. That to me is one of just because we've established this before. I am the story guy.
Yeah,
it's
this
a
is
gr-
true.
It's a great story.
I don't care, like this is. I love a good story, and that's why God of War 4 made my list earlier.
Yeah.
Not to mention
very
the gameplay.
linear-based story.
Right,
That's why
yes,
and
I'm a
that's why
very,
you love
like-
Star Wars so much because
Yeah.
it's just
Yes.
there's so much lore
Because
and there's so much
Dude, I
story
go.
to it.
I know.
And that's why you know so fucking
Yeah.
much about Star Wars because it's so expansive.
Oh yeah.
Agreed. Agreed. Fucking
That's
A.
a good thing about Star Wars. You can know as
Fucking
much or as
A,
little as
sis.
you want. You can still have a good time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like because I know so much about the TV shows and everything that it makes it that much better.
Oh yeah.
But,
enhances it. But
So
it's not like a-
it's that and Uncharted
Naughty Dog.
because I played a little bit of 4 because when I got it with the console, but then we all went back and we played at the same time again. Well, you Joseph, you lent me
Yeah, I
the
know.
collector's edition. I played all those games and then gave it back to you.
Yep.
And my favorite is 2. and that's an unpopular opinion, and so is...
No, honestly,
Another
no,
honorable mention
Uncharted
is the
2?
Arkham series. Yeah.
Dude,
Okay,
you can't.
Going to
Uncharted.
Shambhala, that's my
The
shit.
only game I've played in the Uncharted series was 2, and it was that demo at Walmart. Back when
Damn.
Walmart still had like the demos with the controllers still hitched up to the shit and the consoles.
The only place for that now is GameStop.
That game was so much fun, and I
McDonald's.
wanted to play it.
Sears, or
It was a
Best
PS4
Buy.
exclusive, and my family didn't have enough money to buy two different systems.
Right.
So I was stuck with Halo, and although I was stuck with Halo, I loved Halo.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah, of course.
Uncharted 2 was always a game I wanted to play. Now that the collection's out, I'm so excited.
Dude, I can't wait.
It's...
I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna play it like now because I have.
No,
But
obviously.
like it's gonna be sitting there just waiting.
Yeah,
for
you
a
might
day.
as well download it.
Yeah,
No,
oh, yeah.
so I'd say it's almost a tie between those two.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
know what.
I love those games so much, whether it be a story for both.
Just the characters and the way that Naughty Dog
Oh God.
creates the world. It's unlike so many
Yeah.
other games.
If I had to throw in like anything else, it would probably be, I want to say like GTA, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, but specifically, I honestly liked. I know it came out. Oh no, it came out in 2010. The original Red Dead.
Yeah.
The original Red Dead was.
That like
Remember-
blew
no, no,
your
no.
mind.
Dude, I played that on the
I
PS3 when I lived here. So what? Within the last like 4 years.
Dude, you played that so much.
Red
That's all you
Dead
talked
Redemption is one of my favorite
I
games of
haven't
all
played
time.
Red Dead, but
So-
I just remember watching my cousin play it and being like, "This game looks fucking awesome."
Dude,
and he was
I'd
playing,
say-
like, Undead Nightmare. I was like, "Whoa, this is
Oh,
scary."
yeah.
Between-
There's zombies.
Yeah,
Whoa.
between Red Dead Last of Us, and Uncharted, I don't think I can make a decision just based
fine.
on
No, I
how
mean,
much I've played of all
yeah.
of them.
I mean,
get
it's
that.
hard to narrow it down to 3 games, so.
Yeah,
Out
so
of
I'd
10
say,
years.
but the story in all those is so
Yeah.
good. So that's,
Yeah,
I'd say that's my
Okay.
5. I don't know.
Something like that.
I mean, it ended up being that. Braden, it's up to you now.
I have played so many.
So many.
So
you
very
have,
different
you have
games.
played so many fucking games.
So many.
Brave on the PS3.
So very different games.
Brave is such a good game. You turn your mother into a beer and then she comes back at the end.
I love
Brilliant.
Brave. Honestly, good game. Good game.
Not
Honorable
worth.
mentions.
Gotta tell it.
Not worth it.
That's my number 1 game of the day.
Did you know this game existed?
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver. That was.
from
Yeah, that was the
2004.
original. Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption's a sequel, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Which is confusing because they call it Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't know how to narrow it down because I play so many so very different games.
You definitely have a different taste than all of us.
Yeah.
Granted,
Like,
I do too from playing
it's-
Halo and Dark
It's
Souls,
like a
but like,
combined view from like all of us.
Like I love the very RPG, like Outer Worlds, Fallout, Skyrim type games.
Not like JRPG, but just like.
here's
RPG.
the
Yeah.
cool thing about our friend group, if I might say before.
Of course, yeah.
Like, here's the thing: like Joseph and me play fighting games. All of us play like the same shooter, like competitive shooter games.
Oh yeah.
We all like Star Wars. I like Dark Souls. Like we all, you are like a huge Nintendo person.
I am.
You're definitely the Star Wars guy out of all of us.
Oh yeah.
He's the
You read
Marvel
books.
guy.
The books.
Like
Hey.
we all are a good friend group, but we also all have subcategories that we mesh into
Yeah.
But I
and
think
talk about.
I think we know enough about the other shit. Like
Yeah.
we all know a shit ton about Marvel. We know enough about Star Wars. I mean,
And that's only
and
because
Batman and all
it's
that.
only because we
Like,
have the giant geeks of the group. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't know as much about Star Wars if it weren't for you guys, especially you.
Holy
I wouldn't
shit,
know as much
dude.
about Nintendo if it wasn't for Matthew.
I could get.
I wouldn't know
yeah.
anything about fighting games if it wasn't for Joseph, because Joseph and I like turned the fuck up after like 2015 about fighting games.
Honestly, like you could name an episode title for Clone Wars for me, and I could give a synopsis.
It's really
Like that's how
Combat
deep in we are.
Jedi, go.
Okay, so Padme Amidala and Representative Jar Jar Binks go to Rhodia.
Representative. So official.
So official. They go to Rhodia to
Rhodia.
try and convince Uncle Ono, is which Padme calls him.
Uno.
Which his real name is
Gross.
Anaconda Farr. He dies in season, I believe, 2 during the Senate murders arc. We're not gonna get it. I was joking around, but basically,
and then the
Jar Jar.
stands come to Earth and everyone dies.
Basically,
Alright,
Alright.
Jar Jar fucks around for 30 minutes and somehow comes out on
Yeah,
top,
basically, Jar Jar somehow finds a robe, which might be Anakin's, because you know they fucking on that ship.
Oh, you know.
They chill out. Then the Nemoidians come with their droid army. and then shit goes down. Jar Jar scares the shit out of him, and then Uncle Ono decides, hey, maybe the Republic is probably better for my people than the Separatists, and then he goes on this big redemption arc until he dies in season 2. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, back to Braden.
Very different games. You got the RPG types like Fallout, Outer Worlds, that type of thing. You've got fucking Stardew Valley, which is just like a farming
I
game.
forgot that you were like super
whatever
into
the fuck
Stardew
that
Valley.
is.
Triptalamoo.
I don't even know what to
We
call
still
that.
gotta go Triptalamus.
I mean, it's a farming
We still gotta go back to it.
Yeah.
That wasn't the reason why you made Triptalamus, did you?
No.
Because
I made Triptalamus
You
when
made him the god.
probably I'm
I was there for it. Your tag before was literally Brain Hoskovac.
correct. You were not there for the original making of Triptalamus. The original making of Triptalamus, which is probably, it's probably gonna have to come in at my #1 game if we're talking about hours and just the amount of shit. Not necessarily base game, but with mods and everything.
Minecraft?
I'm gonna have to give my #1 spot to Minecraft.
Holy
probably.
shit!
Why
I
did we
can't
all forget
believe-
Minecraft?
It's been a good
Joseph would have
podcast.
put
Game of the
Minecraft.
decade, game of the millennium.
Basically, I moved here at about the beginning of the decade, and that's when I was introduced to Minecraft, and I've been playing it pretty much nonstop ever since.
Oh,
If I could look at the amount of hours across all the systems, easily the
it's
most.
got you.
Easily. The amount of hours that I spent just doing the most random shit, just I love farming in Minecraft for whatever fucking reason, even though that's probably, to most people, one of the most boring parts of the game.
Dude, you set up like every Minecraft world we've ever had. You just set up fucking like amazing farms, just like.
And the amount of hours that I have just spent digging and clearing land, like, it's such a weird thing, but I like it.
It's therapeutic.
It really is. And then there's just, when you add in mods, there's so much shit. So much. So anyway, yes, that's probably going to be my #1.
How did we forget about Minecraft?
When I was thinking about my, like, games and stuff, and, like, everybody was going around, that was not on the list. And then I went, wait a minute. Here we are. Yes, that.
Yeah.
Wasn't Minecraft made after 2010?
Yeah.
The technical full release, I
It was
think.
2011.
Yeah.
The beta came out in 2009, but technically the full release is in 2011. So
Holy
yes,
shit.
you can't count Minecraft as a game from this decade.
I came back from the bathroom. I definitely include that in my mentions.
Yeah,
Because
me
the
too.
amount I've played with you guys, but even before then, and when I really got into YouTube, the amount I watched,
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Honestly,
Okay.
like, I played a bunch of video games back on the PS2 and stuff. That's the thing that really got me, like, hard into games.
I'm sorry, but one thing I need to put in honorable mentions,
I did all
now that I remember playing Steam and shit, was definitely CSGO.
Oh, yeah.
Me with my best friend Caleb, we always played CSGO. We played it was like the most competitive game out there. Everything was like, oh, if you miss one shot, you explode. It was the most competitive shooter. It still is kind of the most competitive shooter and skill-based shooter in the world, in my opinion. But that's one of the games that got me into competitive FPSs, and that's probably why I enjoy games like Overwatch so much. But sorry, this is Zach, by the way.
Yeah, no, you good. Mine is like a really weird deal.
Gary's
If I'm trying to diversify my selections the most, I feel like I am gonna go. I feel like Minecraft has got to be the top.
Gary's mom.
Agreed.
As far as the rest of the order, I don't 100% know.
I mean, do you think Stardew's up there? Or?
Stardew,
What about
Definitely an
Terraria?
honorable mention for
it's
you.
definitely an honorable mention. I
You
don't
played
think
so
it
much
makes the top
Assassin's
3.
Creed, it's not even funny.
I love the Assassin's
I
Creed
mean,
games,
Uncharted also. You know?
and I love the
Yeah.
Uncharted games.
And then there's the Batman game.
But then I've got the Batman games.
Dude,
and I've got
okay,
GTA
Batman.
5.
Me
don't
and,
play
me and
together.
Braden, back when we were in middle school, before we knew any of you guys, played so much Borderlands.
And I've
2, it
got
wasn't
the
even fucking
Borderlands
funny.
games. Like, I have literally played so many fucking games. This is so hard.
damn, me and
I don't even
Brandon
know how to do this.
Me and Braden have known each other longer than
Clap
any
it
of
up,
you guys
boys.
combined.
Like, I guess
No,
just,
sorry, but
just for, like, diversity of game's sake, I'm going to go Minecraft, I'm going to go Batman series, and I'm going to go GTA 5.
Okay, that's good.
That's
good picks.
But those are some of the most defining games of our generation.
Yeah.
Why is the Batman
GTA
series
Minecraft
one of your favorites?
especially
Did you
kinda
say it already?
old.
I love
We all, the three of
Batman.
us.
Yet again, I have never touched the Batman series.
Holy shit, Zach!
They have an edition where you can get all 3 of the Rocksteady versions. Oh,
Do you
all
have
Rocksteady
them?
games.
All 3 of the
You
good
have
games.
them?
What
We
about the
yeah.
Origins one?
Well, okay.
I liked Origins.
Origins
but
was
it
good. I
worse.
love the animatics. The
Yeah.
trailer for that was.
Oh my gosh!
The
it was
Deathstroke?
phenomenal.
Here's
Dude,
the
that
one-
was-
okay.
On the Wii U.
Yeah, and the boss battle for Deathstroke was fantastic.
Amazing.
Viewers, here's the thing.
Yes, viewers.
Our group is very open-minded about video games in
Mostly.
general terms. Like, we like games that we enjoy the universe of. Like,
Typically.
okay, most of us liked Venom. That wasn't a hot take, honestly.
Venom
All
was
right,
a fucking
Venom was a
terrible movie,
Venom-
but it's
Whoa.
fun.
Remember?
Sorry, let me correct that. Me, Joseph, and Walker were definitely big fans of the movie, even though it wasn't the best movie.
first time
because
I-
we love the universe.
Yeah, but the first time I watched it, we were in this basement.
This basement last time.
It was like
right
a year
after,
ago.
Right after we did that podcast, actually.
Oh my God.
It
Gosh,
was
that's right.
it was you, me, and Brayden's older brother Parker.
Yeah.
And we
It's like
us
5
three
o'clock in the morning.
us 3 were up till at least 5 watching
Yeah.
that.
And we were just, I was just sitting there, like, I was tired. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Venom has more chemistry with the fucking main lead than the girlfriend does.
The woman's wig was awful.
Venom.
Oh my god, the fucking Venom. Stupid fucking movie. And I want the sequel. Come on, put it
With,
down.
with Tom Holland, because they're in talks about it.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, listen, it's actually.
That would be cool. That was disrespectful.
Oh,
That was my set.
that was a premium ass. slap.
Oh, you both hit like half of the ball.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
surprised.
But Zach, what were you talking about, like the different universes and stuff
Like,
that?
we have a very open mind about, like, okay, I've looked online of takes, like, with critics, and they're like, oh, these games suck, these games aren't as good as they should be, and our group's like, these games are awesome because we enjoy them. Like,
Yeah,
me,
we
okay,
enjoy
like,
them together.
okay,
you
like,
know?
another pairing, like how me and Joseph are fighting game people. Me and Walker love Destiny. Even though it's not, like, the hottest take of video games, it's still a fun game that fixed itself because
Yeah.
Bungie, like, got rid of.
Stop fucking around with Activision.
Yeah, no, Activision can go fuck themselves. By the way,
Okay,
Activision-
easy on the Modern Warfares though.
I mean, yeah, Modern Warfare.
We're
Well,
looking at
here's the thing:
Black Ops four is not very good,
Activision's story is not good. Activision multiplayer is.
Wait, okay, what were the 2 companies again that made
Treyarch and
Treyarch? I feel like
No, okay, Black Ops 4 fucking sucked because they for like the past.
Wasn't
2 years-
Treyarch involved in only the Black Ops series?
Yeah, okay, no. Here's what
I
happened.
thought Treyarch was Modern Warfare.
No,
Or am I?
Treyarch
I'm,
is
I mean,
Black
I'm
Ops.
drunk.
Okay, so
Cold water.
He's of age.
No,
He's of
he's of
age. I
age.
am of age.
no, but so what happened?
You're right.
The reason why Black Ops 4 kind of felt rushed in the end was like because they've been on a 3-year development cycle as of late with Sledgehammer.
Why didn't I put Modern Warfare? Oh, sorry.
Modern
Was
Warfare
Modern Warfare but the 2009?
I don't know.
09.
09.
Was that 09?
That
Yeah.
was 09. Holy
That's
shit.
how late that was.
Ghost was
Because-
shot
well,
by
I got-
Shepard in 09.
I got
Spoilers!
I got
What's
my
that? It was 2009. It's
I got
literally
my
over a
PlayStation
decade.
in 07 and I got Modern Warfare in 09.
Holy
No,
shit.
I got it in maybe
Halo
10.
3 was made
Holy
13
shit.
years ago.
It was 9, right?
It was 9.
Halo
it was November
3.
of 9.
yeah.
The game that introduced me
Jesus.
to my life's favorite thing
Yeah,
was 13.
isn't that fucked up? Dude,
Dude.
we're all just slowly turning into.
Oh wait,
Dust.
sorry. What
I'm
were
an
we just
old
talking
man.
about?
Yeah.
We were talking about
I got my
Treyarch
back
and
hurt,
Activision.
like-
Okay, Black Ops 2 has to be an honorable mention for probably most of us.
Oh, Black Ops 2 is
honestly.
awesome.
Black
No.
Ops 2
Dude,
and
shut
Modern.
the fuck.
Honestly, I am a Modern Warfare guy.
Well,
As soon
I
I
like zombies,
played
though.
all of Black Ops 2 and I prestiged on Black Ops 2 on the. That was still on the 3, right?
Yeah, it was on
Yes.
Yeah.
I
360.
Yeah. See, you don't like Black Ops because you played it on the PS3.
No, that's not why.
360 was better than
That's
PS3.
not why. As soon as they got super technological, like
Black Ops 2 was kind of. the
I
point
like
where
2
they-
and 3 because it was more grounded and like gritty.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about Modern Warfare?
Or yeah, sorry, I like
Yeah,
Modern
yeah,
Warfare because it was.
Grounded
Well,
and
I
gritty.
liked Soap Price and all the Roach.
It felt
and
like a special
Captain-
ops mission rather than like a
And I know
space mission.
that's definitely an unpopular opinion because a lot of people like Black Ops 2.
Yeah, no, well, Black Ops 2, if you ask me, it's like it's the turning point from where.
Yes, I completely
Yeah,
agree because
no,
2 was good. 2 was good.
Black Ops 2 is a good ass game, and then we get Ghosts, and it's like, okay, Something's not right here.
Past Ghost, Advanced Warfare 3, 4, those shits,
Black Ops-
multiplayers
Black-
in general suck.
Black Ops 3 are good zombies. I don't care.
Okay, no, that I can agree with that.
But
Because,
that's only part of it.
okay, but here's the thing: Black Ops 3 zombies they are allowed to introduce crazy shit because they already had crazy perks. They had Pack-a-Mule. They had all that crazy shit. You do not fuck with multiplayer that is based solely around how fast you can aim around someone's fucking head.
I mean, like, it was good in its own right, but, like, I'm like, this isn't a Call of Duty game. And, like, I get why they changed it, because for the longest time, people were like, what the fuck? It's the same game every year. And then they changed it. People were like, what the fuck?
One
this
mob-
isn't Call of
It's a different game.
The one Mafia map in Black Ops 3 with, like, the weird tentacle monsters and shit they could throw in jars, that was a cool addition.
Oh, Shadows of Evil?
Yeah, the Shadows of
Yeah.
Evil
We
was
played
a
that.
good
Remember
map.
when it was free?
Yeah, well, yeah.
We
Okay,
played it together.
Shadows of
Evil's a
Evil
good
was
fucking
a
map.
good map.
Yeah,
That
my Black Ops
was
3 review
about
back.
as much as
Oh
they
my god, I
should
forgot
have.
you did that.
I
That
did
was
roll
about
it
as
over.
much as they should have deviated from the formula.
No, I mean, all the other maps were good.
Wasn't Black Ops 2 the
Transit,
they do Transit? Did
Yeah.
they do
Die Rise.
what was
People
the
fucking hated Black Ops 2 when it came out, the zombies. Like, I don't know why everyone talks
wait? What was
acts like
what was the
fucking-
one map in the
probably my-
prison?
Oh, Mob of the Dead. That's
They
a
did
good
Mob
one.
of the Dead. Mob of the Dead was fucking amazing.
No,
Mob of the Dead was good.
when you got all the parts and you're like, oh fuck, boys, we
Yeah,
out of
Mob-
here.
no, Mob of the
and you
Dead-
thought you were actually gonna win a zombies
re-
map? Lol.
No, you can win that one, but
You can.
You can't win. You
Yes, you
can't
can.
win any zombies map. Really.
yes, you can. Yeah, no, you win.
You can win.
You
no.
beat the Easter egg and you break the cycle and you win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you
Well,
break
fair,
the
but,
cycle?
And
like,
then it's the whole Easter egg, and then it just ends the game. It's like
Because
yeah.
well,
There is a
after
way to get it,
after you
yes.
build the ship, the plane fails, and you break down in the bridge, and then
Yeah.
that's where Pack-a-Punch
No,
is.
but once you do the whole actual legitimate Easter egg, you end up like fighting one of your teammates, and whoever kills, he either like kills you three or you kill him.
What the fuck is that game that sounds exactly what he's just talking
Evolve,
about?
but,
No, not Evolve, but like the game where you're two prison escaping.
Out.
No, yes,
Way
no, the
That's
playthrough
exactly
that
what
we
I'm
did.
talking about.
Okay, another
That's
honorable
another
mention.
honorable mention.
Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons and
Way Out.
A Way Out.
and A Way
Way
Out.
Out.
that
A Way
trip.
Out is exactly what I was
We
talking
did
about.
playthroughs of those both on our channel.
Go
B
watch them.
squared. Ha ha ha.
B squared plays.
Fuck B squared.
My
Fuck
guy.
you guys.
No, but honestly, just based on I played that. With
It was
you,
a very good
We had
story.
such a good time.
It
with
was a
those.
really good story.
Okay, Joseph, what the fuck were you gonna say for the past 10 minutes?
We haven't
so
mentioned
sorry.
Little Big Planet.
Little fucking big play.
Bro, I forgot.
Okay.
Completely
Yet
forgot.
again, another game I need to
God
touch because I have not touched Little
I
Big
I would
Planet.
like to real quick
Oh.
before we go on to that, before we leave
That's
Call of
fine.
Duty.
That's fine. That's fine.
What was the game in Call of Duty? Because I know the one series has the zombies.
Yeah.
What's the series that has? They tried to do that, and they
Aliens?
did it with the aliens.
That was Call of Duty Ghost. It was Extinction, and
The best part of that game.
Huh?
Best part of that game
Were there
was the
aliens in
extinction.
that game?
yeah,
Yes.
it was their way.
They tried to do a zombies mode, but they did it with aliens, and it was the best part of that game.
Wait,
It
what
was
type of
kinda cool,
aliens? Did
actually.
they like?
It was
did
kind
they
of fun.
did
No,
they
but-
rip off like fucking aliens? Aliens?
No, they were they were cool alien designs. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely real. Extinction was really
Someone
cool.
look
and-
this
I
shit-
actually
I'm
played
gonna look
that
this shit up. What
almost
is
more
this?
than I played zombies.
Oh yeah, no. But the thing about Extinction is the one thing I didn't like about it is that it ended. Like you just got to.
I didn't get to the end of it because I was in it was young.
Yeah.
That was beginning of the decade, wasn't it?
Yeah, young kid playing M-rated game.
Yeah.
Those were the fucking days. What are you doing, Brandon?
I'm having a silent
We're
conversation
talking about
Little
Little Big Planet.
Because
Whoa!
honestly, I
These
played-
shits look cool.
I think I might have within my top 3 as far as hours go. I played so much fucking Little Big Planet 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh, in
3 I didn't like
hours?
as much.
Yeah,
oh,
3 wasn't
dude,
as
Little
good.
Big
If we
Planet,
had to do this by hours,
Little
holy shit, it'd be a
Big
different
Planet.
story.
dude, Little Big Planet is slept on a
It's
lot.
so good. I hope that they bring something back
Joseph.
for PS5.
Joseph, in
dude,
hours, it would probably be Overwatch on both of our top 3s.
Yeah.
No.
And
For me and
I'm
Joseph,
I'm
yes.
top 3, dude. I mean,
Probably.
I'm almost.
Joseph
gold
played
for-
so much
I
Overwatch?
can't believe I forgot about that
Dude,
because
There's so many games that came out this fucking decade that you just forget
right,
about,
like I can't
It
remember them all, but
bothers
the
me.
amount of Little Big Planet I
Yeah.
fucking played was so goddamn much.
I genuinely forgot, but then I remembered that when I got my PS3 on Black Friday, it came with Ratchet and Clank All for One. Fuck that game. and Little Big Planet 2. Little Big Planet 2, and I was like,
That's
oh
the thing.
my god.
Because you started with Little
I
Big
started
Planet
with
2.
2, yep.
I started with 1, the Game of the Year edition, back in, I think it was 09, because 09 apparently was a god tier year that we all
Apparently.
sleep
No,
on
it
for
is,
games.
We all forgot.
How you feeling, dude?
Dude,
Little
that's
Big
one of
Planet
the
1
best
is
games
one
I've
of
ever
my
Have you actually
favorite
played
games
Dark
of all
Souls 2?
time.
It's so good.
And I know you
went-
played
are
2
you
first,
excited?
and that was your introduction
Yeah, and
with
I
all the
went
new
back
weapons.
and played 1, and I did the
The
others.
thing with
I
that
played
game
a
is
lot
that
of
the
racing,
armor's a lot
honestly.
more important.
boys.
Like, the
But
heavier
just-
armor you wear, the more you're weighed down. Sorry.
I love Armored
Sorry, guys.
Little
No,
Big
you're okay.
Planet. They don't have armor in Little Big Planet. I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, the costumes and the paint
Right?
and the
I
self-made
could be
levels.
Solid Snake in Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet 1 had an entire DLC pack where you did Solid Snake missions.
It was amazing.
with the
It
paintball
was
guns,
so
dude, it
cool.
was
I mean-
amazing.
Didn't Metal Gear Solid have an ape escape level?
I think they did,
I
didn't
think
they?
so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Guys, just now I remembered. I think I need to revise my top game.
Oh shit!
Fucking
oh,
give
fuck.
it.
Iron Man for the
Vision.
Wii.
Well, obviously,
The
I know-
Iron Man app game.
I don't think you mentioned God of War
actually
in your
played that
honorable
shit.
mentions.
It's definitely in there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Continue.
Real
we all
Steel
know.
movies.
The Planet of the Apes VR game.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
Ape
to no kill ape.
oh my god, we do that fucking voice because of Planet of the Apes. Always forget that.
Dude, that is the origin of that shit that's been
Yeah.
going
it,
on
was me,
for...
it was me, Brady, and Mittens. We went to go see fucking War for the Planet
We
of
saw
the
them
Apes.
all the same day.
Yeah.
The
We kinda
origin
skipped
of that
the
voice was
dawn,
We
honestly.
skipped through a little bit.
No, it was Planet of the Apes, because that's where they started.
How
and
long
then-
ago was that? What year?
2
Whenever
years
War
ago,
for the
right?
No,
Planet
I was working at
2017.
the shoe store.
Because I remember,
2 years ago
I remember
now.
my
It was
brother Ethan doing
sometime,
his Stephen
like,
Hawking voice,
sophomore
was just
year.
breathing in, which is
Yeah.
what we do.
Dude, that was almo-
gonna kill myself.
That was almost 3 years ago.
I'm in a wheelchair. I'm
Yeah.
fucking dead. I'm a bitch.
Because Braden was working at the shoe store, so that was at least 3 summers ago now. Because think about it, you did.
Didn't
It was
remember
2017.
that,
That's when War for the Planet of the Apes
Ethan
came out.
did
Yeah.
the Stephen
Is that when it
Hawking
was?
voice
Yeah.
before any of
Because
that?
we
So
went and
almost
saw it.
3 years.
We didn't even know, and we went and
that's
saw it
actually
on
what we
premiere
did.
day.
Because that was summer. It was a summer
Wait, wait, hold
blockbuster.
on, hold on.
It's fucking whack.
You guys did, I remember.
What?
You guys saw it like pretty close to release.
No, yeah, we saw it on.
Yeah, we didn't even know that we were seeing it on release day, and
Yeah.
we went and we saw it.
I was
on
just,
release
like,
day.
hey
What are we
guys.
talking about?
Planet of the
Planet of the
Me,
Apes.
Brady,
That's where the
and
voice
Mittens.
comes from.
Yeah, that's where the.
That's not where my version of the voice comes from, because Ethan did a Stephen Hawking
Yeah.
voice, which was definitely it was like the same with breathing in.
Yeah.
We remember.
But the reason we all do it is
Stephen
because
Hawking.
there's a fucking part in Planet of the Apes where Caesar goes no.
He goes,
No, but that's the thing, because he doesn't go no. He screams. He goes fucking
No!
But somehow Brady interprets it as
Braden and my brother are Braden started doing that voice before Planet of the Apes, in my
dude.
opinion.
Like we brought that to our school.
Megan.
when we was there.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wasn't
That's
the
where that-
Megan
that's where
thing?
this came from,
That's
yeah.
where that came from.
Yeah.
Megan.
Yeah, that's also where we started doing the monkey noises too. Because
Yes, when we were just pounding
No,
our
because
chests
I
with the
pissed you
monkey.
off earlier in the day because I was outside your house and I started honking the horn or something and you're like, dude, what the fuck? And then like later on we were driving to the theater and you rolled in the windows. You were like, just
Wait, Braden, what were your top 3 games? Have you done them yet?
Yeah, I think I went with, for diversity's sake, because there's no way, like, I played so many goddamn games,
Me
there's
too.
no way I could do a top 3. So for diversity's sake, I think I went with Minecraft, the Batman series, and GTA 5.
Okay, damn, we have been so long off of that.
I know.
How long has the podcast been going?
We're
Chuck?
about 2 hours.
past 2 hours.
Past 2 hours. 2 hours.
Okay, we should probably stop it, honestly.
I mean, the podcast is a very free form. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
never even
like,
talked about Star Wars, and I never get to tell you about
I
what
don't-
happened when I saw Star Wars
think
for the 3rd time.
We can save that for another one. I think it'd be kind of cool. What was the best console of the decade?
Switch.
Switch?
Yeah.
no.
It's the most.
Okay, here's the
It's
thing.
the only one that wasn't a black box.
The Switch was revolutionary, but like, here's the thing.
Am I wrong?
Okay, it's definitely not the PS3 in my opinion. Sorry.
PS4, that's not this decade. The consoles of this decade are the Wii U,
Fuck, you're right.
the PS4, the Xbox
And we
One,
all
and
know
Switch.
what
The
it is.
PS Vita.
The PS or the 3DS is very good too.
Okay, let's okay, here's the thing. Okay. Alright. Xbox One, no, PS4 is better.
Yes.
The Switch is a very good console and it revolutionized the way that a console should be.
Yeah.
with the way it goes from 720 to 180 by putting it in the port.
It's beautiful.
Like it's whack. It's insane.
It's crazy.
It's okay. In terms of if it's a different category, in terms of revolutionary,
Switch.
the Switch is obviously
PS
the top pick.
And
No fucking
games
doubt.
wise too. Like they're all fucking
Revolution.
I'd say the top.
No one ever saw it.
The top 3 consoles of the decade going in order of date released. 360, PS4.
360
That's
came
not
out
the
before.
That's last.
Did it really?
Yeah, last
Oh
year.
shit.
I mean,
Okay.
they kept
Halo
re-
3.
they-
Really?
Yeah,
Halo,
they
Halo
did.
3.
Five, yeah.
Halo 3 was a bundle deal with a 360 in
Oh
2007.
my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's only 4
Fuck,
consoles.
boy.
So,
So,
handhelds,
yeah.
3DS and Vita. But
I'd say I know I'm a PS4 shill, but as far as games that were exclusive,
Yeah, no.
you almost have to go PlayStation.
It's
Switch
PlayStation.
it? No.
It's
I mean,
Nintendo.
No.
Oh, yeah.
For if you're talking Xbox, PlayStation 1.
oh fuck yeah. No.
You're
No,
talking
no, it's really
Xbox had no
it's
exclusive.
Switch
Nintendo
definitely
exclusive.
fucking revolution. Just between
Like every Switch exclusive is just fucking
Okay,
gold.
here's the
not
way
not
it
even
is.
exclusive, but the way it transformed gaming at home
Oh my
to
God.
gaming on the go, dude. Like
And that's not to discount the PS4 or anything either. PS4 is fucking amazing.
But here's the thing: PS4 changed nothing.
no,
And it
PS4
worked.
just
It was
improved
what it was.
It was the next step in what the
And that's
Xbox
fine.
360 and the PS3 was.
That's why
Exactly.
Sony
But
keeps making
okay.
the big bacon, you know? It's like
Last decade, Xbox 360 was
Oh.
better than the PS3.
Uh,
That's
agreed.
that's
And
something
better
that
than Wii,
everyone
too.
can
Better
almost
than
agree
Wii.
on. They
Okay,
had
but the GameCube existed.
Oh, the game.
shut the fuck up. That's
Guys,
top
everyone
3.
shut the
Lego
fuck up.
Star Wars
the
1.
Dreamcast existed. The Dreamcast
Die,
one, yeah.
die in hell.
My Game Boy SP.
No, but
Okay.
the thing didn't Lego Star Wars 1 come out on 3 eventually, or was that 2?
They released the complete saga. on
They
it.
did a complete.
Well,
saga.
no, I had Complete Saga, but it wasn't 1 and 2. Was that
No,
just
and
PS2?
it-
Real
and
Real
that was PS2,
shit.
that was
Real
PS2.
shit. If we
PS2 and GameCube.
real
Okay.
shit. If we go back to the last decade, PS2 was probably the top selling one
It is the top
because
selling console of all time.
yeah, because it was
But
it
I
was
think
it
PS4
was
actually beat it.
because
I think it did
well
too.
here's the thing.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, PS2 played PS2 games, and it had a Blu-ray thing, which
Not
was
Blu-ray,
at the
DVD,
time.
but-
No, it was Blu-ray.
PS2
No,
didn't have
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
PS3
yeah.
had a Blu-ray.
Sorry, it was
Yeah,
able to
that's
play
PS2
DVDs, and
PS2
that
was
was
a cheap DVD
revolutionary
player, that's why it's
because
so
PS2
low, but-
became. I thought PS2 came out before Xbox 360, right?
Well, yeah,
Xbox,
I think.
the original Xbox could not play DVD games. The PS2 came out before the Xbox 360, which
Wait, what? I'm confused.
okay, here's the thing. PS2 was able to play. I thought it could play Blu-ray. Give me 2
No,
seconds.
Blu-ray didn't
Blu-ray was
exist.
not a thing.
No,
It didn't
Blu-ray's not a
exist?
thing.
That
No,
wasn't a thing
it was
until
strictly
PS2.
Exactly.
DVD.
PS2 came out in like 2001.
It's been a hot
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Blu-ray
Blu-ray was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah,
still
that was
competing
in
with HD
PS3
DVDs
basically. Yeah.
and
That's when PS3 was like $1,000.
So here's my thing about the consoles of this decade and stuff. If we're talking about things that have tried to push us into new bounds,
Switch.
VR.
what I can say about the different consoles is Xbox didn't really do anything.
No,
No.
they
They
tried.
tried
to.
the Kinect, and then they went, nah, fuck that, fuck that.
Yeah,
Get that out of here.
As soon as they
Fuck.
released the Star Wars dance game,
That came out last decade.
yeah, I
Right,
know.
Please forgive us.
The PS4,
I'm Han
they're putting a fair amount into the VR.
Yeah.
And I think that's a noble effort
Yeah.
because I
VR
think that's only going to get bigger.
Like I
It
have
is.
that headset and like VR's so fucking clunky right now. Like
It
plays
depends-
Fine. It's just the wires. I hate the wires.
I think it depends really on the game because when we played 7 on it, Resi
That's
7,
terrifying.
Oh, it's terrible.
it was amazing.
No, I'm not saying playing the games are bad. I fucking love playing games. If you're a Tetris Effect, oh my god.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
there's a definite difference between actual like games they released strictly for that and games that like
Yeah.
added on. Resi 7 did it well.
Tetris Effect.
Well, like the Rick and Morty game that we played.
Yeah.
that
Was
did
Beat
it well.
Saber-
Planet of the Apes
Oh, yeah.
game.
Beat Saber's
Beat
VR.
Saber
They
looks
fucking
so
released
fun.
they fucking released Trover Saves the Universe on Switch without VR support.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Honestly,
but,
the
like,
Planet of the Apes game was really fun.
Was
Like, no
it?
joke. Like, it was actually a really
Yeah.
fun game.
no, but like
I
shit like
platinumed
that,
it.
like it's definitely the thing of the future,
It'll get
it's
better.
only gonna get better.
Okay.
especially with porn.
so,
but
so this is why I was thinking. So the Xbox came out 2001. The PS2 came out May 2000.
Yeah.
holy
They were
shit.
behind the game.
Yeah.
I was
So
one. No,
the reason
two.
why
Great
PS2
PS2
so-
was the
wait,
worst
one.
version.
PS2 sold the most out of all the consoles before PS4 like recently overtook it. I think.
Obviously,
Yeah, I think
but
I-
there were more
The
twos
reason
than threes.
the reason why is because PS2 could play games and watch movies at this like they could do
At
both.
the same time.
At the same time, dual screen.
Well, no,
Can't even do
I
that
mean,
now.
but, I mean, it was just a cheap DVD player because DVD players
Exactly.
cost a fucking lot
Exactly.
back
So
then.
it could play DVDs and play video
do
games.
both.
So it was two forms of entertainment at a cheaper price
And
than
then-
most DVD
And then the
players.
PS3 came out and was like, hey guys, we're that too, except for $600. And then people were like,
So about that
They
Blu-ray.
were $600.
Yeah, I launched it like
It was
$600,
rough.
dude.
Jeez.
Dude,
PS3 had a big
Xbox,
upper battle.
like Xbox
Wait, wait.
360 maybe was four. Maybe was four.
Dude, that's why like the Xbox 360. But
Sorry,
the
Justin.
PS3. Oh, sorry.
Brandon.
Are you still on your list?
Yeah, because I was going through like what each console did as far as revolutionized.
Fucking
Oh
A.
god, dude, we could. Dude,
We
it's
went on
it's
like a
almost-
20, 30
It's
minute
almost 2
tangent.
a.m.
So, but
Yeah.
basically, PS4, Sony, I think they're doing a great job of investing into like VR and stuff because that's only going to get bigger and it's only going to become a more like market, you know. You've got Switch that really revolutionized the on-the-go gaming and stuff, and I don't know exactly what the fuck went on with it because I've heard terrible things, but it sounds great in idea, and I've seen some people
What,
do it.
Stadia?
Stadia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like with being able to, because you
That's like
can.
$1,000, right, or something.
I have
No, it's
no
not like
idea.
that.
No?
All I know is like you can
It's
use
like
like
200.
a controller and you can play
Oh, I'm
games
thinking
like one
something
on
else.
your phone. You can
Yeah,
play it
it's
on your
anywhere,
computer.
but it's a good in concept, but they.
Okay, here's the thing. They haven't marketed it well enough.
No, I think it's
They've marketed it as something like really new and revolutionary, but they need to market it as something that's worth buying.
They've
They-
marketed it so poorly that this is the first time I'm hearing about
Really?
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, this is the thing with Stadia that I think is really stupid because you have to pay for the service and then you have to pay for the games that you have on the service. So technically, you don't own the games.
I mean, to
They
be
own
fair,
You-
most console like you have to pay for Xbox and you have to pay for PlayStation
to
Plus.
play online.
But here's
Not-
the thing. That's play online.
Yeah.
They're
You still
telling
own
you
the
have to
game.
pay for games that are offline.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that-
yeah, you
so that's
can't
even
play
worse.
offline.
You have to
Let's
play
say,
a
let's say
service.
you want to get Sekiro. And
Is it like a
Right.
subscription?
which is a truly
type deal?
offline game that has
Yes.
no
Right.
online
so
game.
it's
Or
like,
like-
it's like
so
PS Now.
So you pay for the subscription service, and then you have to. You don't just get all the games. You pay for the game, and then it's under your library. So you just paid for a subscription service that will lock your fucking game if you don't pay for the subscription service. The game that you
It
bought.
locks the game if you already
yeah, I mean,
paid and
basically,
you get
sure,
out
yeah.
of the payment.
Basically, you're buying the game and
It's
you,
like
the
Origin.
service. The service is you're streaming it from their servers.
Yeah.
You because like so like when I was in the airport coming up to see you, Brandon.
Oh yeah.
There were these two kids and they had their phones and they had controllers and they were playing Call of Duty.
With Stadia?
Right.
Yeah, sitting there in
Wow.
the airport playing.
They were playing
Call of Duty
Modern
on their
Warfare.
phones.
Talk to 'em?
Yeah,
Like
No, I just saw
not
them
the
sitting there
online
playing.
version, but like the actual 2019
Yeah.
version.
they were playing the new Modern Warfare on their phones with their controllers.
Okay, that's cool. That's
There are
revolutionary.
very cool things you can do with it. I don't think
It's just-
that they've perfected.
just- but
Yeah,
the
but
way
here's the
it-
But
thing.
just like a
Online, do you really need to be playing video games that are console worthy all the time? Like that's the thing. They're like expecting you to be like, oh, I want to play Modern Warfare so bad, but the Switch
Yeah.
is already something that you can take
On
on
the
the
go.
go.
Yeah.
And if most people already have,
Yeah, because
if they want to play on the go games.
Well, the biggest thing with that is like then you got to buy a Switch. You've already got your phone.
Well, yeah,
all
but-
the time.
Yeah, but you also need to
buy a
pay
controller, you gotta pay
subscription.
for
Correct.
subscription,
Correct.
It's cheaper to buy.
But
Switch.
like some people are like, I've already got my phone. I can do this subscription. Like
got
then
my
I don't have to carry
iPhone
my phone
XR,
and
bitch.
my
you
Switch
just have to
with
carry.
me.
You just have to carry a controller with you.
Right. Exactly.
Which.
So
I
for
keep that
some
thing on me,
people-
bitch.
Yeah, guys. Here, I'm just gonna pull out my Stadia. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
playing Modern Warfare.
Well,
oh,
like,
I'm
they
sorry. What are you playing? Flappy Bird?
Walker.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
drunk. This isn't going.
Flappy Bird.
They
What
just
a
had their-
throwback
Just
that
imagine
is.
if you. Just imagine if you
Whoa.
subscribe to Netflix and it was like, okay, that'll be $3 for the movie.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's kind of what
Like,
I see towards. Like,
It's definitely not the best way to do it, but what they are doing is
It's
something
really
that
cool in
will be
concept.
something that I think we'll see
I'm
more.
still like
sure.
kind of coherent.
Agreed.
agreed. Yeah. No, I think that Stadia is a cool concept.
Never mind.
Maybe not the time for it,
Yeah.
but
Or
it's
just
a-
not
it's a
the
good
way
step.
to do it.
It's a good step.
Yeah.
All right. How
Also-
long has the podcast been going? We
PS4.
probably need to. end it.
We're almost at 2.5 hours.
And it's PS4.
Are we
All right.
actually?
It's
Honestly,
been
how
The
about,
answer is PS4.
Yeah.
how
good
about, how
point.
about we cut it?
What?
It's almost 2:00.
Yeah, no,
we should probably have some time
okay.
to ourselves.
Yeah, you're right.
Time to fuck each other.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everyone bend
We-
over.
we gotta
we're
take
gonna-
the
we're-
pictures
we're-
for the
we're-
calendar. We got to take the pictures for the calendar.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, so you want to
so-
go around closing statements
Okay.
Sure, Matt first.
What do we want
for
to
the decade? What would you say were your favorite things?
Okay. So I think Zach killed the guy. Yeah.
What?
What?
I
Are we
killed.
all supposed to say that?
Yeah,
It's
okay.
probably the most influential part of the decade. was
Or
when I
what?
pushed-
What
when I
really
pushed Mittens
affected you
over
this
while he was doing
decade?
the
Let's just
frog
go
stance.
around, and if it
Well,
wraps
really,
up at 3,
just
we
anything?
wrap.
It doesn't have to be with gaming.
No,
just literally-
pop culture. What was the thing that
Touch on
affected
anything.
you? Real quick, nothing like honorable mentions. Just like what?
This is just kind of my current obsession right now. I'm getting super into like visual novels and shit, but like not shitty ones. Like I was talking like Danganronpa, like Ace Attorney. I want to play Professor Layton game soon.
Well, that's the thing. With your major, that's probably something that you're going to continue
Yeah.
throughout your life.
Yeah,
So that's very important.
Agreed, though. I think visual novels are very.
it's a super like you're playing Catherine right now. And that's
Oh,
It's
dude,
not-
I
it's not
played
te-
so much
like
Catherine.
like
It's a video game that's a visual novel.
yeah because that's the thing. Cause like Danganronpa is like kind of a shooter too. So like
It's. I feel like it's a healthy mix of a lot of different things.
it's like fuck it. You're in a car now. You're driving. You're getting little letters.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd play with you.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
No, they're fucking great. But,
So you'd say that would be one of the major.
yeah,
things.
just animation in general. 2010s has been a fucking amazing time for animation.
Dude,
You're not
between
Can I make
between
different faces on this?
things that have been brought back from 90s to early 2000s, like
DuckTales, fucking
DuckTales, Samurai Jack.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you remember how much we were into season
Dude,
5?
I know. Yeah, like we just
The
come, we just
Clone
come,
Wars
we
version
come to
of
school like every
Samurai-
day and be like, dude, did you see that fucking Samurai Jack episode? And it's like, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
fucking
well,
bad.
that was like
Yeah.
03.
Okay, granted. I
But
never-
okay, but animation definitely has played a big part
Yeah.
on all of us.
Television animation, I'll say, because
Agreed.
But well,
movie
okay,
animation has
And
been
then
kind
me
of
and then me and
Joe.
Joseph has been anime fucking weebs since like 2 years ago.
okay.
Yeah,
you-
no
Okay, granted.
If
I've been
you
watching
talk-
anime since 06.
We're talking animation strictly like anime. The DC animations have been good for the past 20 years.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Mostly, like
DC's
there have been
been
some
always
shit
better.
ones recently.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, and we all love shit like that.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Samurai Jack,
We're
like
horse for it.
what?
We're horse.
Yeah,
for
we
it.
are horse for
Gravity
it.
Falls, fucking amazing.
Like
Gravity
even
Falls
shit
is
like that.
so good.
That's
I
awesome.
never watched the season
And-
after the
What?
old man
Dude,
found the Illuminati.
It's all on Disney
dude.
Plus.
Right. And like Star Wars: The Clone Wars and parts of Rebels and like it's.
Yeah.
I feel like that's generally a big thing for all of us.
Oh yeah.
It's only gonna get better.
You'd hope.
Yeah, I mean it's
Well,
alright. Disney-
you'd hope.
Disney's got some good stuff on the catalog. Like Amphibia was really good. Owl House looks fucking really good.
Yeah. So like we'll see, but
Yeah.
like I'd say animation and animation games and like
Yeah.
stories like
Cuphead.
don't.
Yeah.
The better way to say is that
Danganronpa,
there's
yeah.
even more room to grow.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
That's a
so
better way to
that's
say
that's
it.
definitely
I
been
cannot
a big part.
Animation has improved nearly as much as all of us have through our lives.
So that's Matt. I'd say that's a very good one to
Thank
say.
you. Yeah.
For yours.
Yeah.
Joseph, what do you say?
All right,
have
I'm
been
gonna
some
make
of the
3
biggest,
points.
biggest pop
Come on.
culture things.
God.
Well, I'm gonna
God
say
damn
Faith
it.
because that's especially recently that's been the biggest thing for me because that's what I say. I'm
Fair enough. Okay, yeah.
No, so Faith, digital media working towards stuff that
The
I
thing we've spent
enjoy for
most
the future,
hours on is probably
including
Kelsey.
stuff like editing and everything like that, things that I enjoy for future work and progressing in the areas that we're talking about,
Yeah.
and also friendship. Obviously, this group has been.
Somehow we've managed to stay friends throughout.
Internet. That's how.
As
I-
much as Matt
It's
and
crazy.
Braden hate each other, and Braden hates fucking Walker, and
Yeah,
Walker
I mean-
hates Braden so
Man,
much.
I mean,
we
maybe if
stayed
Brandon start making
together.
all his anti-Semitic comments under his breath.
Me and Matthew, we got the Jew connection.
We do.
It's what it is.
If you
I
got the
think-
curly hair, he's got the money.
I think
loving-
definitely. Well, me being the furthest away out of all of us,
Yeah.
I
Well,
think it's.
besides Mittens, but or is it pretty
Well, I-
close?
Well, here's the
Well,
problem.
No, I think
Here's the
he's
thing.
slightly
Mittens
closer.
isn't here.
Min-
Mittens,
Well,
Mittens,
I know. I know.
Mins is here in our hearts always. He's the least
Exactly.
one here,
Of
Yeah.
course.
definitely out of
This-
all of us. But I think me appreciating, I'm 1,000 miles away,
Yeah.
and just still keeping contact in the fact that we can come back and do
Oh
this.
yeah. No.
I
like,
agree-
it's
I
like-
completely
it's
agree
been
with
a year since
Joseph.
we last did-
Yeah.
well,
the
not
fact
technically,
that you
Walker
went
Joseph
on
did.
your roommate's Xbox and we all played Modern Warfare.
Right? Like we
We had
found
such
a
a
way.
fun time.
we made it happen.
We found a
and
way.
you played the most brain dead weapon in the game.
Which one?
The fucking double
Seven.
barrel
Oh,
shotgun.
the 725 is a god tier weapon despite the buffs or the
Even the
nerfs.
nerfs.
Yeah.
But
we were watching Tim
oh
and Joseph,
yeah.
and you weren't there. And he was like, "If you still use that gun at this point, you have no friends." And we were like,
That was so funny. We're like,
It's a branded weapon, but honestly, I've like shot them in real life.
Exactly, they're fun.
Got, like,
No, I get it.
It's the
completely,
Olympia, dude.
Weird, like not a tangent, just an off comment. Isn't it weird that we just use the term nerfed in like video games, like because it's like clearly saying like nerf guns.
Or not.
That is so weird. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
right. Yeah, like
Is that why Nerf is a thing?
No, I think that's
Because
why.
it's nerfed actual firearms.
No, I think that's the reason why they're calling it Nerf, because it went from a real gun to like a
Nerf gun. Yeah, it's like you're going from getting shot from a bullet to like a Nerf
It went
dart.
from bullet.
Nerf darts fucking hurt now. Have you
Because
felt that?
I think
there's like new
it's
ones.
true.
Yeah.
yo, the hyper shit goes like 100 feet.
The big
range.
bullets too.
Shooting straight.
And the balls.
That shit is stupid.
We have 2 Nerf the ball guns in our house.
Dude, those are crazy.
Do you guys remember when
I've gotten people, my roommates, walking in my room, pointing at my head and just point
It
blank
hurts,
fucking.
like, yeah.
Do you guys remember when Nerf made a melee series, like the
yes,
blades and the
yeah.
weapons?
Dude.
The
You said the
Marauder
axes.
longsword is the most painful thing to get hit by in the world.
Try trampoline Nerf longsword
That's what
tournament.
I did all the time. Holy
right?
shit!
Okay. Yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't
continue.
trampoline.
So Joseph-
I
But
didn't
yeah,
like
so-
We gotta wrap this up.
Did you
Big
guys know
digital
that-
media friendship.
Yeah.
Nerf actually started out selling soft footballs.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
They
know
did.
that.
They said
That was crazy to me. I was like, they're the gun people.
they sold that. They sold that in baseballs.
Okay, I could see a Nerf football, but like a Nerf baseball.
Okay,
that sounds
Walker,
terrible.
you're next.
Very cool.
You haven't talked for like an
3
hour.
things that
I don't know
defined
what
you
I'm
through the
talking
decade.
Walker's still here.
No, just one thing that defines the decade.
Oh.
Because Joseph just wanted to do more than one.
And
Go for it.
My hero.
For me
Wow.
personally, I'd probably have to say music and my love of music.
That is fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's what brought us all together.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where we all
Is
met.
it?
Was in choir.
Oh, yeah.
Walker, what? Sorry, Matt, what the fuck?
Yeah,
He
what?
said, is it?
I was thinking like, what? Did we all like a band or something? I was like,
Dude, that'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah, we all love Nickelback.
Look at this
dude,
photo.
but on a real note, Nickelback though.
We met at a nickel band. Fuck. Nickelback cover band.
That sounds like a Nickelodeon like early
Nickelodeon.
2000s Nickel band.
I'm in the band.
Nickelback.
Okay, sorry. Let's walk. Wow. Okay, God.
Walker, time for your talker. Let's go.
No, but like music, at least for us personally, it was how we got all together in this for fucking third period.
Just Doxter.
Yeah, just Doxter. Walker, I was like really far into this, not having to do a single edit, but you're just like, let's say our fucking high school choir teacher name out loud.
Nobody knows how to spell that shit.
Nobody knows how to fucking pronounce that shit.
Am I just gonna leave it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
whatever.
it's fucking 2
That's literally
hours
gonna
and
do
45
nothing.
minutes into the podcast.
Well,
No
I'm
one's
sorry.
getting
Nobody's
What's
making it this far.
Well, that's a fucking crazy guy who was a murderer high school teacher.
Nah, but like, with all that, music is like, I've had a certain connection with music where like, I could easily make the argument like, if you look at like cultures around the world, music is one of the things that brings people together in a way that nothing else can.
I agree.
And that's what brought us together.
I mean, just art. Yeah.
Look at all of this.
But yes,
There
continue.
There are songs that have been produced that have genuinely changed the world.
Dude, Bohemian Rhapsody, everyone knows the words to that song, and we like
The band Queen.
it just like you become kind of at bliss when
Oh,
you
yeah.
sing that song with a group of people.
Dude, I remember like when Mittens was going to college, like it was like the last time we were seeing him, and that song just fucking played in my car, and I was like,
Dude, that's like it's a timeless song.
Music,
Oh, yeah.
I
music,
completely agree,
music
Walker.
is the great equalizer. It brought all of us together, no matter what our pasts were.
Like
Yeah.
I
Joseph
truly
was
bel-
the super religious one. Matt was always the artistic one that loved Nintendo.
am I artistic? I don't know.
Yes,
You're-
you are.
Autistic.
I mean, I
No,
sorry.
that's me. Do not take that away from me.
I mean, I did draw Bob and Frick points.
I was homeschooled for 2 years because I was so autistic. Listen,
Fair enough.
And we're talking about literally people, not like a.
Not
okay. Here's
yeah.
the problem. I was also born on National Autism Awareness Day, so like it
It's
was
like it
kind
was
of
meant to be.
It was meant to
Everyone
be,
big-
dude. It's
it was
okay,
beautiful.
sorry, yeah.
Because like April's already Autism Awareness Month,
There
but
you
like
go.
the day is April 2nd, and my birthday's April 2nd.
It was
So
meant
maybe
to
I'm
be.
just that
Did
fucking
they really put
retarded.
Autism Awareness Day one day after April Fool's Day?
Yeah. Just like you guys.
Yeah, you know, it'd be funny.
So Walker, you were music.
Yes, I'm.
Zach.
Zach,
I'll probably have to say like 2 things because
2 words. Next person, Brandon. What's up?
All right.
Probably be, honestly, I know it sounds weird because it's none of you guys, but like Caleb and video games, because no, I have to incorporate music because that's my fucking major.
Fair enough.
Okay, 3 things. Sorry. Caleb was the person that introduced me to like actual playing games, to play them with other people. I always played like Halo and other games on my Xbox with just like me by myself, playing it for 15 minutes maybe. And then Caleb came in, and you guys probably all know that me and him were like literally like Siamese twins. We always talk to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
you guys
like,
were
just based
inseparable.
on hearing about your LAN parties and how, like, games
Also, you kept saying how you
affected
sucked each other off on alternating Tuesdays. You called it Bro Job Tuesdays.
Hey,
that's not
like,
me making
here's
a
the
bit.
thing,
You guys
like
did say
literally
that.
we all like we joked about it, and we all, it's the funny thing, we cuddled at Spencer's house and shit, like because there weren't enough space. Like we were like literally the closest friends could possibly get. He moved to London because that's where he's going to college. Because he's so fucking good at composing, it's not even funny.
Brandon, get away from the mic. Get break this.
I love him so much.
Zach's had a moment in the fucking mic. Just like,
Like, Caleb was the person that introduced me to the PC games, which changed my entire aspect of like trying in video games. I used to not play competitively at all. I used to just be naturally good at Halo and shit. And that was like the only game I used to play. And then Caleb introduced me to like competitive CSGO, Garry's Mod, like TTT. That shit was so much fun.
dude, that is so much fun.
I played with like, it was like the group back then, even like in middle school, was me, Braden, Caleb, Tyler Stag,
Number
Docs.
Ninja.
Peyton,
Docs.
Ethan.
Oh my
Docs.
god.
Okay, Ethan was probably the most chill out of all of us, honestly.
Where is he?
I don't know. Probably in like
Is
the
he
most
alive?
probably the most prestigious college that we know.
Probably.
Luke. I
That's
have met,
that Number Ninja.
dude. Honestly, I've met Luke at Smash tournaments.
Yeah?
He plays NES.
Is he still alive?
Oh wow, we have a degenerate in the fucking.
You played Duck Hunt, bitch.
Yeah, in Smash 4.
He's pretty degenerate.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, okay.
That's the
okay,
Smash
okay.
Ultimate is
Out
supposed
of the
to-
group, Peyton was the
Oh,
most
nobody
degenerate
could be
by
more
far.
degenerate than Peyton.
He had ASOL HD. Do you still have those videos? No, Tyler had those videos.
What did he have?
There was a YouTube where his voice was higher than fucking.
Dude. Dude, this
You
kid
mean
had
Reagan?
blonde hair down to his shoulders
Oh my
and
God,
like the
you're so
highest
mean.
voice.
Sorry, I'm
Anybody
getting,
you
I'm
ever
getting
met.
down nostalgia lane with my old friend group
It's alright, it's alright.
before
okay.
all of it dissolved and
Well,
Peyton
me-
became a Meninist and Caleb left
I
in
think
London.
he's gotten better.
Let's hope he lives right down across the fucking road.
Let's go.
Let's go ask him.
What?
I gotta
Tyler's transsexual apparently.
Go. Wait,
So at least I have one in every group.
There's always one.
I don't think it's the correct term anymore, is it?
It's not.
I think it's two different things, isn't it?
It's
Okay,
two different
sorry.
things.
Hey, we're not getting into that.
Oh
Zach,
my God. Zach.
what
Okay,
are the
sorry.
most
I'm
thing-
Continuing
music,
on.
gaming,
Everything that you say.
Friendship.
Music is probably the thing that defined my life the most. Starting from Mr. Ch's class to fuck you.
That's such a
Sorry.
common. I feel like.
Okay,
not
here's the
slightest.
problem. Me and Anderson were best friends in 6th grade.
Docs.
Sorry. Basically,
You're gonna
friendship,
butcher this
music.
goddamn
Music was become my
touch it.
passion along with video games. And here's the thing. Video games and music are so much more connected than a lot of people think. Because video game soundtracks and the way they add into the video games. Think about it. Play one of your favorite video games without the music at all.
Dude,
Turn the volume off.
God of
Turn the
War
volume
without
off.
the music.
Enemy.
What's up? God of War without the music.
Uncharted.
Uncharted, bum 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 bum.
They
That
say-
was our entire like teenage.
Think
life.
about it. Think
it
about
was.
it. You would not know anything that's going on in true because the music is what determines what your character's feeling, even if you do not know what
Dude,
they're
just
feeling.
imagine like I'm gonna say it, Undertale. Just imagine fighting Sans and it's just like doo doo.
Okay, well you're probably the only person in
Man,
the group that's actually played.
Imagine going through
I-
Battlefront with
Imagine-
no
No,
music.
you
Wow! Imagine
Oh.
going through Battlefront 2 with no items. That must suck. Joseph.
Imagine.
Imagine
I can.
any entertainment with no music.
That's the thing.
Imagine a horror movie without the fucking like.
And that's
fucking
why
slasher
I
sounds.
started going to music education. I want to teach kids how beautiful music can be.
And
if you
influential.
Yeah, it's like literally the thing is, music is what brought all of us together, and music is honestly what kept us together.
Even though we have very
Hey, the music is ready.
I think even though because we all have very different tastes in music though, but the common denominator was
Choir.
Battlefront.
Fuck you.
Overwatch.
Star Wars music.
The thing is,
Making
like,
the fucking project in history.
I'm like,
That,
bro,
oh my god!
That was
Legendary.
It was you, me, Joseph,
in
and
Dobbs.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Was that it? Was that only us four?
Yeah. No, there was Riley.
No.
Yes, Riley was in our group.
Riley was not in our group.
No,
No,
there was
another
somebody
girl.
else.
There was another
I
girl.
have
was
I have a
somebody
picture
else.
of us in my
I
Snapchat.
forgot.
We made a fucking video. It was great.
I forgot her name, but I'm looking at her face in my mind.
anyway.
From my
In
third
my
eye.
mind.
So Zach, that was yours.
Yeah, sorry, move
All
on.
right, cool, Brandon. What booze?
Um,
All right, Brandon.
All right, definitely.
Did you say booze or boobs? Because both
Both.
apply. Yeah.
Well, that's been a thing for longer than this decade, but
Oh wait, what?
all right, I'd say definitely how everyone's gonna say music because that's just
I did it.
Fuck
you were thinking it.
I wasn't.
But I'd say
gosh.
over the past decade, how much I've moved around has definitely affected me a lot, just based on.
Maker's Mark.
Okay, we're not gonna mention
fuck up.
Scott in this video, but yeah,
You just did.
So little.
fuck. Bush Light, no,
Oh god.
Here's
jeez.
my real street address.
the three things have been alcoholism and I'd say music in media, whether it be in movies, TV shows, or regular, just based on how that taste has evolved. I definitely say likewise to Matt, animation and how that has affected my way I perceive storytelling and how that moves forward with me. Because all the shows I love have good, or movies have pretty decent music or fantastic music, depending on the
Versus
series.
John Williams, but
What the fuck? Spider-Verse came out. We haven't talked about Spider-Verse.
Oh, we talked about that in depth when it came out.
If we're talking about animation.
And video games and how that has evolved friendships. I'd say, this more for me than probably anyone else, but just like how my perception of, compared to all of us, I'd say I'm the most outdoors person.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Just based on,
Yeah.
so my how my opinion has changed on that based on not only schooling but also just like being outside and how that affects me. But
Yeah.
if I had to group it, I'd say music and media, the outdoors and how that shaped me, friendship, and video games kind of pairs with friendship. But all in all, I'd say that's
that's a
whatever
good
top four. I think all of them in the end combine.
They are.
I think
agree.
everything that forms you kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all these things we say, like whether it be music or video games or
Anime titty.
or even anime titty, like it all comes together.
That's like 90% of my personality.
all the different games and music and
was you, man.
hobbies that we have
Maybe that Roman dude.
whatever we do, that ultimately has shaped us into who we are, and we're still friends despite maybe our differences. I think that in the most, our different experiences as people coming together has shaped me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this group's together kind of is my segue, because my biggest thing is just, like, it's so hard to narrow it down. It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Like,
got
it's
movies, video games, TV, art, music, all of it. Like,
Yeah.
It's everything.
all of it is so intertwined, especially
with this group of friends.
Yeah, like I said, like I'm the big Nintendo guy. None of you guys are super big Nintendo guys, but you guys still group into that stuff sometimes.
Oh, dude, I'll fuck.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
fuck with it.
We
Yeah,
hell
like-
yeah, we all fuck with
Like
it.
I can't be like, oh guys, when do you think the latest Nintendo Direct's gonna be? And you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck you I don't give a shit. But but you'll still play the games.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no,
it's just
damn
fun,
right.
Yeah,
And I'm the Mr. Bean nerd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean, like
What?
like
What the
But
fuck?
best thing from 2000 to 2020, Doodle Jump.
Oh, shit!
And the podcast.
All right, that's it, everybody.
Wait, are we actually done? Because that's
Jelly Car 2.
Oh, Jelly Car 2 is pretty good. Best mobile game. No, we can't do it.
No,
Ninja
alright.
was nice.
Ninja was good. I mean,
That was the point
Sheen
where
game.
games started becoming too sheen.
I know, but I liked it in my youth.
Best game of 2000 to 2020,
Tiny
Jimmy
Wheels.
Neutron, Attack of the Twonkies.
Oh, that's pretty
I'm
fucking
done.
good. Attack of the Twonkies.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
No, what?
Did we already do it? Did we
What
already
was
do that fucking bit?
What was the
I think
worm
so,
one?
yeah.
Or what was that one game?
What?
Fuck. Damn it! It was
The Iron
you
Man
fuck.
2 app. Beautiful app.
For the Wii.
Good game. Good game.
no. What, Matt?
What?
Day of the Testicle.
Oh,
Dude,
damn, the
fuck-
testicle.
No, dude, I think that was actually kind of my gateway into like visual novels and stuff. Because it's a point and click adventure, but like it's mostly just like reading.
Yeah.
You know,
You ever see the one that's like basically X-Files?
Oh, yes, no, Thimbleweed Park.
I watch people play that.
No,
That was
I have
good.
it on Switch. It's fucking awesome. It's a spiritual successor to Day of
Yeah.
I almost said testicle. Day of the Tentacle.
I mean,
It
that's
is
what
actually
it is.
Day of the Tentacle, but we
Yeah.
always called it.
Tentacle hentai.
But yeah, and
Yeah,
Day of the
basically.
Tentacle is
Fucking
a
damn it.
Maniac Mansion. But yeah,
Best thing of my life is hentai. No.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Whoa!
Close- just-
close
Whoa!
again.
Do not take that from me.
You didn't say it.
I mean, let's be honest. It's good shit.
The best thing of the past 20 years has been Babu Freak porn.
Yes, drawn by me.
Damn
Go
right.
look it up on Route 34.
Yeah, it's there.
Give me
I'll put a
$5.
link.
I told you my Venmo. We'll get you the calendar.
We have to. It's
Hey,
law.
hey!
Hey!
It's a
Hey.
binding thing.
So in the end, I'd say for all of us, friendship,
Friendship. It's
Pop
It's
culture.
this unity.
Friendship.
It's entertainment and this unity.
Yeah.
pop
Yes.
culture, and
These
God.
guys.
The dump.
no.
The Dump Brothers.
Yeah. So to go into the new year, I think if entertainment keeps going the way it's going, pop culture, and if
We're
we
gonna
always
keep
stay
going
together-
with it.
Yeah.
Here's for 20 more years of dumping.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
here's for at least 2 more years of dumping, because that's how long it's been since we formed this.
Yeah.
Because GTA formed the Dump Brothers.
Yes. No,
I'm
that
talking
was,
It
that was,
about-
originally
who made the joke? Like, who started the original joke?
it was
I think it was me.
Pretty sure it's Brady.
it was
Well, no,
Braden.
but I got the dump trucks though, didn't I?
It was all 4 of us.
I don't know. One
Oh,
of us,
no.
One
We
of
were
us
do-
got in one, and then
we
we,
were-
started all riding over the hills. Brandon
We-
was in the prison bus.
No, we were
Yes.
doing the 3rd heist on GTA. It was you, me, Walker, and Braden. And then we expanded outward from there.
This entire fucking podcast is like the phone call with your mom, and she's gonna take you to Denny's after, and you're like, she's just talking to her friend.
I have never stepped foot in a
What?
Denny's.
I have.
Me
Fuck,
neither.
are you- Denny's is
Me neither,
disgusting.
dog.
I went once. I
Let
hated
me
it.
finish my analogy. It's like the phone call where your mom's on the phone with her friend. You're going somewhere cool, maybe Denny's. I don't know.
That's
Your
cool.
mom calls you?
No, she's on. She's on.
damn.
Your mom loves you?
You're a kid.
Couldn't be me.
Your mom's like on the phone with someone, and she's like, "Hey, oh yeah, I'm gonna go." And you're like, "Fuck yes." She'll hang up the phone. She's been on the phone for like 20 minutes, and then we'll finally go to Denny's. And she's like, "Oh, what? Oh wait, oh no, I didn't hear about that." And you're like, "Fuck!" You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I
100%.
understand
Where
what
it
you're
just
talking
never
about.
ends.
Yeah, and you gotta ask her a question,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I'm about to get to say it, so I shouldn't go away.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, and then it's like, oh, but I want to get to say it soon.
Yeah.
And then nope. That's it. All right,
I-
close podcast.
I say we wrap it here.
Yeah,
They never
please,
get to-
God.
They never get to say it.
We're doing a meetup at Denny's, but you can find the Denny's. So,
What?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. We're not.
Stop
All right,
by,
well-
stop by every Denny's. We're
Yeah.
gonna be there
Happy
every night at midnight.
2020,
Okay,
guys.
I think everyone's
Here-
drinking
here's
too much to be
God,
walking.
Here's to another 2 years at least, the
Yes.
Dump Brothers.
If you Venmo me $50, I'll send you a picture of my penis.